Let me ask you a question. When you got on Darkstar, I don't know why Darkstar had this idea to it. Did people think you were Canadian?
Oh yeah. They do. People still every year.
Like, I'm not laughing at Canadians. I just like that was the thing.
People still sometimes would be like, "Oh, I thought you were from Canada."
Yeah, just because at one point it was so Canadian heavy, like Mike Hasty and Galea and Mac. Now it was really heavy. So anyone that was on Paul Hart wasn't.
No, it was Paul Trapp, and then I think people were confusing Paul Hart with Paul Trapp, and then like they just thought that both of those guys were Canadian when really only Paul Trapp was Canadian and Paul Hart was.
From Florida.
Yeah, like I don't know how that
opposite of Canadian.
I don't know how that rumor got around that Paul Hart was Canadian.
I thought he was Canadian.
I think when he came around, I remember seeing him like, oh,
because he's like the most American dude that I know.
Yeah, he really is.
Like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
All right, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today we have two very special guests. Ryan Decenzo is back with us, and Tyson Bowerbank is on the show for the first time ever, dude. How are you guys?
Dude, good. Super stoked to be back.
Dude, congrats on everything, dude.
Thank you.
Frontside 360 still like a fucking madman out there, dude, huh?
I'm addicted to it.
We got the frontside 360 or the backside 360.
Dude.
Yeah.
We make a pretty good
covered.
team. Yang, you know.
They compliment each other.
Yeah.
Oh. And dude, how are you, dude? I think
I'm
the first time that I was like really got to hang out with you was up in Portland at the Rockstar Energy Open. We were hanging tough up there, dude.
Yeah, that was a good contest.
It was good, right?
Yeah.
How'd you like? Are you a contest guy or?
I feel like I used to be more, but I was kind of out of contest for a little bit. But
really?
This past year, I've done a few, and I love contests though. I like just going and being there.
Yeah,
but
it's a good time.
Yeah,
that Rockstar Energy Open was really fun.
It was fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
You're you could throw some contests.
I'm definitely considered a contest guy.
He's an Olympian, dude.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
He was in the contest.
Yeah. Most contest dude.
You're going to the you going to Street League in where's the next one?
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Okay,
Yeah.
you going down there?
Yeah, like next week.
Next week, dude.
Yeah.
You trip me out the most that you're like been in it for so long and you still skate like you're 15 down these 12 stairs. I don't understand. You're like a mythical creature somehow of how you keep up with your body.
I know what it is.
I think that everyone else could do it. They just might not be taking the vitamins.
I'm telling you, when I saw
It's just a recipe.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't know if we could divulge what exactly you're gonna bust them out right now. You're busting them out,
I didn't take them
What is
this
it,
morning yet, actually.
bro. I
don't want to open them in here. They'll smell up the room.
you know that I'm a big.
But that's
fan.
how you know they're good.
I'm a big fan
They
of
smell up the
Decenzo,
room?
and I mean they're vitamins, especially when you like.
They're potent.
Fish oils in there, and then that green one.
There's a lot.
So you take those every day?
Not every day. It's kind of like, sometimes you forget to brush your teeth. Sometimes you forget to take your vitamins. Like
I wouldn't go that far. But sometimes I do forget to take them.
Yeah.
But I saw you down in Street League San Diego, and I'm a big fan. But you're still jumping. You're still doing your thing. You're still like you said, like a 15-year-old kid. And I'm like, what do you take, dude? What do you eat for breakfast? What vitamins? And you told me what vitamins you took.
Yeah.
Right then and there, I ordered the vitamins. I ordered them. Got them.
I was there. I saw it.
Bro, got them. I don't take them. I don't take them every day. But I do
Did
take
they
them
come?
though.
They came?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of gnarly. It's kind of gnarly. Like,
What do you?
I mean, like 8 pills, You're
That's
You take them all at once?
dude.
I'll do 4 and 4 and just like, wow. But when I first started taking them, I could only do 2 at a time, and I would have to have like a glass of orange juice this big just to finish them.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have to
That's
take
how
them
I
with
am.
food?
You do have to kind of take them with
Yeah,
food too.
okay.
Like at least like a granola bar or
Right.
something small.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Otherwise, you'll be like,
Yeah,
Throw
it'll
up.
get you for
That's
sure.
the one thing I do feel when I take them all at once. Not all at once, but like pill by pill, and then I'm finished with it. I feel like I don't know. I feel like a belly
anxiety?
full of pills.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
feel like it's I
kinda
could
crazy.
taste them almost. I could taste
or
them.
if you burp and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
yeah.
it's the worst when it gets like stuck in your throat too. And you're just,
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
I live alone, and I'm terrified that a pill's gonna get stuck in my
dude,
throat.
that has happened to me before.
Seriously.
No
Yeah,
way.
like choked on a pill and you're at home by yourself and you're like,
What did you do?
this is how I go.
Did you
I'm dying
Heimlich?
alone.
No.
choking on a pill.
Did you Heimlich yourself on the couch or something?
No, I think I just drank some more water and it just went down.
Okay. 'Cause I'm terrified of that. It's
Yeah.
one of my most irrational fears that I'm gonna
Choking?
choking
Same.
by myself on a pill.
Only a pill?
Only a pill?
Not like
Yeah, because I'm
eating-
by myself at home and I'm taking these pills and I'm like, dude, one of these is gonna kill me, dude. I'm gonna just.
You think you could just like get up and like go belly flop on the carpet or something?
Well, that's I've
Or
watched.
throw your back right against the wall.
Well, I've watched YouTube videos on how to do the Heimlich
To
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah, you got to get on the corner of like a chair or a table or something and just ram
Did you-
yourself into that.
Did you see they made like some sort of little machine that if you're choking, you just like put it in your mouth
Oh,
and
I
it
see that.
sucks it out?
for babies.
I've
and
seen
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I actually want to get that.
I'm gonna get one.
You should. You
Yeah.
get the pills.
Get
You
the
have the
vacuum
pills.
out
in the
and-
thing.
It's ready.
Plug your
I'm ready. I'm gonna look that up. So let's get into this too, because like since the last time you were here, and a lot has changed with you too, in the same kind of time frame, also
Yeah.
with like Almost and Darkstar and stuff like that. Like you had formed your own company now, 2 Cents.
Yeah.
And you got Tyson on there.
Yeah.
Who's the rest of the squad? Who you got? You got the little dude on
We just
there.
got Trey the Tank, like,
Okay.
and Tyson and myself as like official guys, and we're working to grow the team, but not in a rush.
Okay.
And I'm just super hyped that I get to skate with Tyson more, you know,
Dude.
because I've always been a fan and I've always been impressed, and in real life, it's even better.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I trip out on
No,
that, man. I trip out on that.
Did you guys know each other beforehand really too much?
I
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of met like Tyson
Through
was
Darkstar.
introduced to me through like Diet, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Diet.
And
Yeah,
Adam Diet was like, there's this fucking sick kid, and was telling Chet, like, we should get this kid on Darkstar and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know, let me see the footy. And he was like back 3 kick flipping like 9 stairs and shit. And I was like, you were pretty small. How old were you?
I think I was 15.
Yeah,
I was
15
like
and back
15,
3
just
kick
turning
flipping like a
16
9
and then-
stair. So he was like kind of like a child prodigy, I would say. And then like we swooped him up. We had him on Darkstar for a while, and then
You switched over
he
to
switched
Almost.
over to Almost.
Yeah. I quit Darkstar, and then like a few years later, I ended up skating for Almost.
But how does that come
Yeah.
about, though? Because it's under the same hood, so to speak, right? I mean, you got Darkstar,
yeah.
what happened there? How do you leave Darkstar but then end up on Almost?
So
Through
I-
day
I-
one or something?
No, I left Darkstar because I had like an offer that from somebody else didn't end up working out. But I actually talked to Chet about this recently. I felt super bad about it. He hit me up like he's like, hey dude, like I haven't seen anything recently. Like, you know, you're always welcome back at Darkstar if nothing works out. And I was like, you know, I don't know if that's the best move for me, but hey, I have all this new footy. Would you be down to show it to Almost for me?
Wow.
Looking back, you know, I was super young and just I'd actually talked to Chet about that over the
What
summer.
did he say? Was he
At
like,
the time, he sent my tape to Luis. He sent it to
That's
Almost.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no, we were laughing about it. Like we were having drinks this past summer. And
I
was
feel like
dude,
Chet,
that was lame of me. And he was like, no, dude, like if that's
I mean,
what
he
you
didn't
felt
even
was
trip off
right.
it, yeah.
No,
I feel
no.
like he's a reasonable dude. I
Yeah,
feel like
he's
he's
so-
also
Yeah, yeah.
like he's so business oriented too that he doesn't, I don't think he plays favorites like that. I think he's just
No.
like, hey, whatever, this makes sense
Yeah.
business wise. Like if he want, like, I feel like he's that dude.
And he's a people's person too. He just wants to like whatever makes you happy. You
Right.
know, like
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Chet Thomas, dude.
Straight
He's a
up,
legend,
straight
bro.
up. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
all day.
we've had him on the show.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And then so you showed the tape to Luis, and then Luis, I assume, showed it to Day One and those guys.
Yeah. From there, it was a couple years before I actually was on the team.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was kind of like a restart for me at that point. Yeah, because
How long were you off Darkstar and then got hooked up with Almost?
almost a year.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think like I quit Darkstar the beginning of like 2014, and then by the end of that year, I was getting Almost boards.
Oh wow.
Okay,
You were like
okay.
the resurgence of the team for Almost. You guys had a squad going.
Sorta, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
yeah,
was it?
like
It was,
Eunice
Tyson
was
and
on.
Eunice and what was Yuri?
Yeah,
Yuri.
Yuri was
Yuri.
on like before me, so Eunice was already on, and then I think he kind of like brought Yuri on, and then I got.
What
on
happened to
shortly
you?
after.
What happened to him?
Yuri?
Yeah, no, Eunice.
Dude, I haven't talked to him in a while. I think he's just chilling in Belgium. I know he had a kid, and
Cause he,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he's super
nice,
fucking
super nice.
good.
he's so good.
I haven't heard of or seen his skating for a while.
Yeah, I know. Like I see him post clips here and there, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't
having
talked
a
to him
kid
in a
will
while.
slow you down, bro.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
little bit.
I think he likes chilling in Belgium, his hometown.
Nice, dude. That's
Yeah,
cool.
kicks it.
I just thought about that. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah.
So then, and then you were on Darkstar. How did you feel about him leaving and then coming back to?
I was kind of just like, I just kind of knew like Darkstar wasn't the coolest shit ever, and like go do whatever you want to do, and you're better than that. And, but like at the same time, like I was like the dude that was like the face of the brand, and for a long time I was like holding it down with like, we should put this guy on the team, or we should do this, or we like let's try and do stuff. And I felt like it was really tough because it was just me alone and trying to like grow this brand back.
And are you dealing with Chet on this?
And yeah, but Chet at the time was like kind of just like stepping away from it more. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was like me, and then I was like trying to get like Lando to like just I was trying to just bring people with me to like, all right, let's do stuff.
Did you feel like you were constantly trying to like build the team or rebuild?
Yeah, and like get, motivate people to go film, like let's make a promo, let's do that, like all those things that you're trying to do. But when you don't have that much control, you're just like one of the pros that, I was getting paid pretty good to where like I couldn't just go ride for something else.
Right. Yeah.
And the boards are amazing, So
You still ride them too, huh?
yeah, I mean, I get the boards that my brand made from that same factory.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I've been skating those boards for 15 years now.
Do you stick it in the same shape?
Same shape.
Same shape.
Yeah,
You've been
it's-
riding the same shape for 15 years.
Been riding Caswell Berry's Enjoy shape for 15 years.
What is it? Break
Amazing.
it down. Is it 8, 825, 81? What is it?
It started as, well, it's like a mold, right? So I can have, it's a mold, and I can have like a wider one or a skinnier one.
Okay.
But like the way that the nose and tail are, and the wheelbase and the length of the board are all generally the same, and the concave.
Okay.
So I was originally skating an 825 for years, like the majority of the time. And then I would step up to an 84, which is like 8375 is technically the measurement. But I would skate those for like bigger stuff, big front threes, big gaps, and rails, and all that shit. And just like having more fun, like not trying to sit there on a tech ledge trick and flip in, flip out on this wider board, because that would be a nightmare. But so just kind of like having different tools for the spots. Or
So you do.
tricks.
But you've been riding the same shape, but you do have different tools for different.
It's basically the same board, but just different widths.
slim down a little. Okay.
Wider
Yeah,
or skinnier.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, and now it's at an 8-1
8-1.
is
Whoa.
what I'm skating like in the contests. So that's like my main board that I'm used to. I feel like if I would go back to the 825 right now, I'd be like, oh, it flips a little slow. Like my kickflip lips don't get up as fast. And
So if you're front threeing a crazy set of stairs.
I'd probably like put on that wider board, get used to it for like a day, and then
Okay.
yeah.
What about you, Tyson? Are you just on the same board the whole time?
No, I switched mine up recently.
Really?
I'm still on an 825, yeah, but the shape that my graphic is on is like kind of like a copy of a real board.
Yeah, basically when I started the company and Tyson was like, I'm down, I was like, all right, let's figure out what is your perfect ideal board, like what do you want? We'll make it happen for you. Like, because as a rider and a pro skater myself, like I understand that this is your main tool to do your job. If your tool's not working and it's broken, you're not going to have a good time trying to do your job. So like that was the most important thing when I started working with Tyson, was like, hey, let me know. Like go into the shop, fucking find whatever board you want, send it to me, or we'll contact the manufacturer that makes it and we'll get you dialed.
Oh, wow.
And so we got like some samples made for him, just blanks, and that was what he was like skating at Tampa Pro.
Yeah.
What, last year.
This year.
This year?
Yeah.
I don't even. And he was ripping at Tampa Pro. Like, what? You made the finals or no semifinals?
Semis, yeah.
But like his
Missed the
first
finals.
run, his qualifying run, I was like, dude, it's the board. It's working so good.
No, seriously, like,
So yeah.
yeah, the samples they made, like the first one I set up, I was like, this is the board I'll be on forever.
That's good.
It was perfect.
No,
like
instantly.
I knew exactly what I wanted, and I just the first sample they made was perfect.
But before that, were you riding the same board, same shape and everything, or were you
Kind of like like it's based off a real board. Because after almost, I was just buying boards, trying out different stuff, and I had skated this particular real board. It was a Nicole house board.
Oh yeah.
And
Sick.
I loved it, and I was just like, oh, I just wish these little things were different. So that's what we told the dudes at Bareback, and they made it perfect.
That's rad.
First try.
First try.
Seriously?
First try. Made my life easier.
And cheaper too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So so you're dialed in now. Is that the same board? Is that production board, or do you
Yeah.
make the same?
Yeah,
Oh,
same
it's
one.
production.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like his idea also, is like sell the boards we're actually skating.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically the board company is, we're making boards for ourselves. We're going to make a couple extra. If you want to buy them, hit us up.
That's the idea of the right.
That's like, I don't really give a shit about what happens or anything with like the
good
sales.
business
I,
plan.
I know I'm not going to make money. It's not about making money.
Right.
It's about literally just doing what we're doing and
Yeah.
having a purpose.
I think you've been in the skateboarding game long enough to know that, like, especially right now, it is so tough to
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
a skateboard brand. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's wheels, boards,
Anything.
grip tape, bolt. We got bolts. Oh, we'll give you
I
some
want some
bolts
bolts.
after,
Dude,
after the show.
I
I
love
would love
bolts.
some bolts.
You got your bolt on.
Man, well, you guys are already on the team.
You guys are on the team.
Yeah, you're on the team already.
New
dude.
sponsor.
Anybody
Come
that's
on.
we got about 350 people on there.
Already?
Yeah, anybody that's ever been on the show, their grandfather.
They don't know that they're on.
Oh,
but
I didn't.
Yeah, they're on.
So
Yeah.
I was already on, and I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna give you your first pack. Two packages. Of,
2 years later, I get my first pack.
2 packages of bolts, man. That's our starter kit.
Are you Phillips or Allen?
I can go either.
Oh,
There you
either
go.
way.
7/8 or
I'm
1
not
inch.
easy, dude. I know how to use a screwdriver, and I know how to use an Allen key. I'll get it figured out.
7/8 or an inch.
I love
The
it.
smallest ones,
7/8.
dude. Yeah.
I have to have Allen.
You gotta have Allen.
I have to have Allen.
7/8.
7/8. Yes.
Well, you're on the team, bro. You good? We're getting first package.
Sick.
When we're wrapping it up, I'll give you guys your first box.
Wait, so you guys, both boards are different from different places, and you just sell those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different manufacturers.
He skates those boards
different
with the
manufacturers,
carbon
yeah.
fiber and stuff. in it.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's my thing too. That like,
This board right here.
yeah, you can show them that. So this is like the technology that I've been skating forever.
This is the one that the
Yeah,
Dwindle had.
Dwindle
Yes.
had this, and like they've had it forever, and I've been skating that forever, and it just takes a bit of the fear away when you're skating a big gap or a rail. I know I'm not gonna like do the splits.
Snap. Have you
and
done that
snap.
before?
I haven't done it on one of these, but I've done it on a normal board.
Right.
Yeah.
No fun.
No, it's like I'm not that flexible anymore either, so it'd be even worse. If I
Oh,
did
With
it
the
now.
even with the vitamins.
Vitamins don't help you stretch.
You got to stretch yourself.
You guys still gotta stretch
These
yourself.
vitamins are magical. So you've been skating these. So you got the okay. Now,
Yeah,
how
so
does
they're
this-
a little bit more expensive, but
Stiffer?
that basically, yeah, the board's more responsive, it's stiffer, and it's just harder to break overall. You know what I mean?
Tyson, did you try these? I mean, you skated
Tried
for
me skate
Dwindle,
Yeah,
did
back
you?
in the
I used to skate those, but I just prefer just a normal wooden
Oh, you
board.
do.
Yeah.
They are a little bit heavier, but
I
I
couldn't
don't
tell.
know. Like on
Is
a
that why
scale,
you-
it's not that big.
They
of a
also
difference.
don't flex at all. You know, so
Really?
Just stiff.
and I don't know
I
if
like
this is
that.
just me, but I feel like because they don't flex, that it kind of fucks their ankles up.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you're talking this dude.
I feel like that's what happens.
yeah. Well, have
But-
you ever gotten so pissed that you tried to break it and forgot that it's?
I
like
tried to bum drop it a couple times.
You were talking about your
like-
ass.
Yeah, and like broke my tailbone. I was
my
like, oh no! And then I like hurt myself more trying to bum drop my board because I was mad. But that's what I get. There's my instant karma, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Can we talk about 2 cents? Because I think it's an interesting thing that you said where you're like, I mean, I know you started this company, you said you don't give a fuck, but we all know the landscape of skateboarding and stuff. And I think it's an interesting concept because you guys film YouTube videos. Your YouTube channel is actually really good. Like,
That's like where we have the most fun. I feel like, you know what I mean. And that's just like another thing, like, because there's no 411 and there's no, on video magazine where you get to see, your favorite pros skating at these spots. So it's like, I feel like we just got to take that into our own hands and kind of
Right.
give the people like a view of like what it's like what we do when
Yeah,
we're out skating. Are we having fun? Are we like serious, like upset, crying we didn't get a trick? Like, no.
Yeah.
Only on some days.
Maybe one time, but like, but then like they get to see it or whatever,
Right.
you know? Like,
Right. No, but that's a good thing. I mean, look. I mean, just for when did you start this? This is
I don't even remember.
But look, 29,000 views, 10,000, 6. I mean, these are good numbers, for a brand new channel.
Yeah, I mean, we're just having fun with it,
Yeah.
and we have more episodes that we're just kind of like building.
Because I also feel like the landscape right now of skateboard companies is more like, you get board royalties, you get like you're not making, even as a rider, you're not like a lot of these skaters nowadays that got to have another job, and
Yeah, for sure.
You got another job. See?
I got 3 other jobs.
Oh my god, damn!
What are we talking about? What other job do we have?
Like day to day, I've been painting houses.
Seriously?
Yeah, one of my homies I grew up skating with, just like runs his own business.
Rad.
Paints houses, and then my brother-in-law got me into doing radon testing. I don't know if you know what radon is.
What the hell is that?
Radon's like a gas that can be in your house. It just is like completely natural, just comes up from the earth.
How do you feel about this place right here?
Oh, you guys are chilling here.
Are you
You're also you guys are like it's like kind of prevalent in Utah because of like the rocks and stuff that are underneath the earth and all that there. But anyways, I do some of that.
Okay.
And then Chet Thomas actually has been training me doing some life insurance and finance stuff.
great.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah, so I still talk to Chet all the time.
dope.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, that case in point right there. It's like when we were coming up. Also, like there's way more options out there.
Yeah.
There was more shoe options. There was just more clothing options.
It was different. This is how it was. Because like when you were coming up, when I was coming up, once you broke into that, like, oh, Chris Roberts.
Yeah.
Once you broke into that and kind of made a name for yourself in a type of way, like, oh, Kelly Hart, I know who that is. Then like it opened, that door was open. And
Right.
but nowadays everyone's so visible
That's true. Yeah.
that
There's a lot of people.
and there's so many people. It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's good
Everybody's
nowadays.
insane.
And with social media, it's like, you see everybody every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that too. Is like, if you have a fan base, and it's kind of like what you're doing, except you kind of branded it, right? It's kind of what you were talking about. But it's like, nowadays, if you have a fan base, why not, instead of making a whole company, why not just go and make 100 boards? Keep 5 of them, ride them, and then sell them to your fans. Right? It's kind of like what you're doing.
Kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Right. But, I don't know. There's so many companies that are popping up all over the place,
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting landscape, I think, right now. I'm so glad I'm not trying to come on the come
I know,
up. You know what I
right?
mean? Like,
Tough, bro.
you already got
I'm
your
not
name.
even worried about it, dude.
I can't even imagine Chris trying to come up with like, what you want to sponsor me tape? What do you
Yeah.
want? What would you do? You think if you were trying to come up?
I
right
would
now?
probably get into life insurance.
No, dude, it's like
I would be
Little more
getting into
more
rayon.
money there.
I think if you're trying to come up in this day and age, you don't even need a sponsor me tape. It's like, here's my Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go,
for
like,
sure.
look at a bunch of clips. Like, oh, this kid rips. Like, damn.
I still think that with that and going to contests are probably
Going to contests
are the
helps, for
two
sure.
Yeah.
biggest things.
Contests are coming back up.
I feel like that's like how I got noticed is by contests and stuff.
Oh,
like
really?
I
that.
definitely
Yeah.
noticed you at contests. I remember
Yeah.
being like, whoa, who is this kid skating like the X Games AM contest or something? And like,
Oh, because you were killing those.
his
X Games
run would be like
AM
damn
contests,
near
yeah.
like a run that would be a podium run in the pro contest. And I remember thinking like, well, I guess are people just going to sleep on him or what's going to happen here? Like,
Right. Because you got a couple golds, right? In those AMs?
I did.
Income
Got
test?
3 of them.
3?
Damn.
did you
Did him.
ever get like Tampa AM or Dam AM or
Dude,
any of those
I
ones?
got so many second places at like Damn Ams and stuff.
That's kind of like better though
and
in the
Phoenix
industry.
Am. Yeah, I never won one. I won the X Games Ams and then I won a Dusor Am, but yeah, never at Tampa. That was
Okay.
always the one I missed out on.
And how do you feel about like trying to come up nowadays? I mean, you got, like you said, like you got 3 jobs. Like
Yeah,
every other like
I mean,
pro out there has And it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least Tyson already had a name for himself.
100%.
Yeah,
Right,
So-
yeah.
Totally.
Like I'm just, I don't know. I'm just trying to just skate now.
But I
because
still
I love
revamp
it, do my
revamp
thing.
the-
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you're coming up, but you're still in the game, heavy.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
No, I feel like you really gotta just love it these days. You know what I mean? Just because,
Right.
there's not a lot of money to be made right now. So
I mean, that's why
you
you
just got to be
see
doing it for the right reasons.
people going into like modeling and different aspects.
I mean,
to try
I
to
kind of
get-
back like all these different avenues too,
Yeah.
because
All day.
I don't know, like however many years ago, everybody would be hating and talking shit and all that, but it's like, dude, fuck it, get what you can, you know?
Dude.
Yeah, dude. You're only young once, dude. And if people are asking for you to like do this fucking runway
Yeah.
shit, and if you're comfortable with it, fucking run it.
Yeah, dude. Like, who's gonna like say no to a bunch of money just to get your picture taken, or like whatever, some social media
Stand
deal
right here
or-
and fucking walk over there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
mean-
know what I mean?
I
Cool.
I wouldn't be here
Easy.
today if I didn't go like, yeah, I'll ride for Red Bull, and like everyone was like, you're gonna ride for Red Bull? That's crazy. But now it's like you're selling out. Don't do it. And in my head, I was like, well, it's money that I can use to pay for the rent in California, and if I don't get that money to pay for the rent in California, I'm going back to Canada and I'm going back to school.
Right.
So that was like the determining factor of why I'm here today.
But companies like Red Bull are helping you stay in the game.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
And now
you're able to have
it's
board
like
brand.
certified, like it's fine. Like
Yeah.
all day.
Sodi's like Jamie Foy and shit are on Red Bull, and
Yeah.
I love that I get to go skate with like those dudes. But like back in the day, it was like I think Scheckler was on and maybe Joey Brzezinski, and it was like Chet was telling me don't do it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Were you getting a lot of shit back then, or?
I don't know. It was kind of weird, and I was even like kind of the kid that was kind of like, fuck, I don't even know if I want to do this, but like I can't say no to the money, so I'd be like kind of like trying to disguise it, like I wouldn't wear the hat, and I'd just like have a sticker on my board, hella small, and like now I'm like, dude, that was so dumb. Like, well, I almost like risked my entire career for not knowing it, but like,
Were there requirements to like wear the hat and all that stuff then?
yeah,
In the beginning?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so would
And I
they say
remember-
anything to you?
No, I won Tampa Am with no hat on. But I was so fresh on Red Bull that the dude who got me on Red Bull was like, okay, we just got him on 6 months ago and he just won Tampa Am now. Like, I made a good pick. We just need to make
right.
sure that he wears the hat.
Right.
Right.
And so like it wasn't bad. I still had a sticker on my board and whatever, probably holding the board on the podium and shit.
Right.
2000, and this can't be it.
Yeah, this is it. 2008.
I was at the Tampa.
You
Am
were at it as a
as a
little kid.
2000.
little
Dude, I
child.
feel
yeah.
like this is like a different lifetime. Like, I don't even know that guy.
So crazy.
That's Ryan.
He just does
Decenzo.
the same tricks as
That
me. is all.
course is gnarly looking, dude.
Dude, that course is sick.
The courses were so much sicker back then.
Yeah,
Those things
were
are
dope.
huge ass.
They need to make more of those things.
Yeah,
Those are
those
so
little banks
fun.
of wall.
Bank to wall
Those
thing.
are
Yeah.
so fun. Oh,
Dude,
that
you
was
were-
supposed to be a crook.
You were killing it. Don't matter though.
damn.
You stayed on your board.
Yeah.
So you
Wow.
won this year,
Yeah, Hail Mary.
bro. Look at you.
Dude,
You
yeah,
do look
that,
like
that little thing was sick.
Dude, they had way like this course was just cooler. It like wasn't
Look at-
stock, you know?
It's funny seeing the stickers in the background who sponsors it compared to
back
back then and
Slap.
throughout the years. Like, yeah,
Shit's changed.
yeah.
There it is, man.
Tampa's so tight, dude.
Let's get one.
Even
more.
with the Baker nollie back heel, like, still.
Ooh, okay.
Caleb Crook back then would seal the deal.
Yeah. Nowadays it's like a stock move.
It totally is. Man.
But it's
So
still
true.
such a risky trick.
For
like,
sure.
It's such a precise kickflip into the like grind that even when I'm watching like Felipe Gustavo do it at the last contest in Japan, I just think he just risked his whole run on that.
Yeah, it's like a random little rail too. It's
I
like
know.
a tiny little thing. Caleb Crook, you're like, you have to. He did the Caleb Crook in the middle. That's insane.
I've seen him miss that trick so many times too in lines where I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Dude, the Tampa Am this year was insane.
Yeah.
I was at home watching the finals and
was
just
ridiculous.
tripping on
That
it.
kid from
Dude,
Korea
oh
is
my gosh.
fucking
I know.
psychotic.
I know.
Nollie 270 heel freaking board slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts.
so good.
I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
The kid that got second, I forgot his name.
Is it Tyga or
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Whoever
I honestly, off the top of my head, I
both
can't
are
remember.
all,
Both are sick.
all the kids in the finals were just nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This kid.
that winning,
That's kid who. Yeah.
Yeah.
that winning run, I think, in my head, there's only one other run that is kind of like up there with it, and I think it was like at that damn Am in Japan or something, and it was Toa Sasaki maybe that did like an insane run where he back 3 kickflip flips down the rail.
Oh yeah, dude, switch 180 crook. See, it's funny because I think he was there last year or something, but I was like, who's this random kid?
Yeah, I'd never heard of him.
I was like, but then he won.
Then he won.
I just can't imagine now. I mean, like the Tampa Ams are so fierce. Like, it's such a fucking
dude. Tampa Pro is such a different vibe.
Yeah,
right.
It's so much better.
Like there's like all the kids out there are so like thirsty and just even the best trick is just.
There's
like,
part of me that misses that
God,
sometimes.
dude. Really?
But like I can always go skate like a Halloween hell bomb or something if I want that feeling, you know, like
you seriously miss that like
chaos,
chaos.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't miss that at all.
You don't miss it.
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm not like one of those like I'm not good in the snake session type of scenario.
It's part of the
right?
It's part of the adrenaline that just like makes you like land stuff that normally you wouldn't be able to.
I guess.
I feel like contests are like that in general, but just the hecticness of Tampa Am. I'm like, fuck that.
He did nollie 270, board slide 270 out. You know what I'm going to say?
You don't got that one?
No, I don't have it. Never tried it. One of my things I get like, I don't know if you want to call it pet peeve or what do you want? When you see someone do like, let's just say switch tail 270 and they land and they turn around.
Right.
I don't understand why.
It's like they're on a BMX bike. Yeah. And they land fakie and they got a bunny hop real quick.
But like that makes sense because that's super hard to go fakie.
I know, but I still want to see him roll away a little bit fakie.
Yeah.
But you want him to like turn, like stay and then push switch.
Yeah,
or
like
something.
stay like if you're planning out your line, you do it so you're setting yourself up for the next trick.
Yeah.
Like turning around.
But I feel like that was his
I
last
think that
trick.
I
not
think
that-
that 90% of the time, if you're doing like a switch tail 270 or something like you come out going slow.
True.
And then so you're going slow and you're going switch and you're just like stuck. You have no option but to just like turn around and get it going.
Get a couple
You
pushes.
gotta get the
Or-
motor going again.
Don't do that trick and do something else.
But
Dude,
that,
dude.
I don't think he was thinking about
No.
it.
Okay,
See, at that
when I
point-
talk about him,
at
I'm
that
not.
point.
I'm not necessarily talking about him.
Okay.
Because that was like he was just freestyling. It wasn't his line.
Yeah.
Because it was after time.
He already went in.
But I'm saying, notice that next time when you watch people's lines.
Hey, coming from one of the judges over here, you know?
I'm just saying.
All I know is my line's
dude,
fucked
why?
for Sao Paulo now.
Don't be landing
You don't
fakie
do
and
that.
turning around.
You don't do that though.
No, I usually I have to make my line flow good so that I don't get tired.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing switch tail 270 and then you have to land and then push, whatever your next trick is, you better be able to do that like sleeping because you're going to be tired.
Yeah.
So
Do a trick going fast and land fast and keep going.
keep flowing.
Keep flowing. Don't do a trick that slows you down and then turn around
Yeah,
and start
and then-
pushing.
yeah.
That's just my thoughts, dude.
Put that trick at the end of your line and then
finish
go
it.
like this.
If you do that at the next street league, go,
I landed it.
I mean, street leagues are interesting because they're in a stadium, right?
And you just
does
dive
it
That's
Is
the
it-
best thing
oh,
about
but he held
street
on to it
leagues.
for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, there, look at you. See, I had to go all the way back up here.
But see, at least you did it and chilled for a second and then turned around.
But wait a minute, that's the best thing.
Oh, he did
about
it again.
He did it again. He did it again.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta turn around, dude. I don't have the super good switch push. Back in my day, it was like the switch Mongo was way sicker, in my opinion. My brother always loved the switch push.
Well, let's say in a street spot when you're skating, when you're filming a line somewhere at a spot, do you do switch tail 270 and then turn around and then do a trick on like a kill front crook?
No,
You see that? That's why I always try to
push switch.
Yeah, like you do a switch tail 270, you land switch, and you do a trick fakie or switch.
Yeah.
That's
Or you'll do like a half cab flip, and then you'll go to your last.
totally. Like that's why I was like, if you're doing a line at a contest, make sure it flows. It's a part of skateboarding. Is doing lines in the streets. Like it flows.
I'm kind of I don't know. It's like he's not filming a video
Some of
part,
these,
right? He's just
some of these
trying to win gold.
street league courses and world skate courses are like impossible to keep your speed.
That's true.
It is
Yeah.
insane.
Do you hate it too if somebody pops up on the quarter pipe instead of just doing
I
like an
hate
axle
that.
stall?
Chris hates it.
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
see-
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I think it's
I feel like that's
pop
way
up,
worse.
Turn
than just,
around, like
turn
set
and
your
keep
tail,
going.
and then go back in. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
What? Because you're jumping off your board?
I'd much rather just see like a nice
you know what I don't like?
50-50.
Dude,
I don't like
axle
it.
stall.
Or like a
Axle
back ski or
stall.
something.
When somebody
Right.
goes up on the deck, walks across, then drops back in. Like I just don't.
You like that?
It doesn't.
I think that's okay one time during the run. One time. But if you do it twice or 3 times, you're like, all right,
some
dude.
people do it like between every like pass back. And
Yeah, they go
forth.
back and forth, right? But I'm just like I watch somebody like a shod skate then, and I'm like, dude, like that dude's not getting off his board.
Yeah, you're like,
He's just
that looks
flowing.
better.
It looks better.
Yeah, it looks
Louis-
better.
But that's just me.
So,
you know?
like someone like a Shad, he kind of freestyles the shit out of his runs. You know what I mean? So he can just kind of flow. Louis Lopez and Dennis Busenitz, like those dudes aren't getting off their boards.
No,
And like judges do notice that stuff.
Yeah.
That, like he didn't get off his board once and like it just flowed. You're like, you kind of respect that art.
You have to.
Yeah. And you sometimes those runs will get scored better.
for sure.
Yeah.
The Busenitz winning run is like my favorite thing ever.
Dude, it's amazing. I can't remember
I'll
exactly
go back
what
and
he
watch
did.
it every here and there.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
He'll keep going too.
Can we pull that up? Actually, that's actually a good.
Already ready?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this is so sick.
Dude. Busenitz.
Just a man.
Like, you know how people are always like, you know, like everybody's gonna remember your video part. Nobody will remember the contest. I feel like this is one of this is like one of the only contest runs where people actually remember it and might go back and watch it.
No doubt.
At least for me, anyways.
Oh, he did a switch flip and turned around real quick.
That's fine, dude.
And
And he got off his board, but I
Kelly's
don't.
docking his score.
Yeah.
I'll get. He's still killing
Let
it.
the man breathe, though. He did like fucking 5 tricks on it.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Yeah, in
There's
a
an
tight little space like this.
Yeah.
Damn. He flows. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I just like it too because you don't think of him as like a contest dude.
That's
So
why it's so sick.
It's rad. To
That's
see
why
that.
Tampa's the best, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Because
agree.
everybody comes and shows up and skates.
There's not like this competitive atmosphere really to it either.
Not until you're in the finals.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. That's
So,
true.
You know?
Yeah.
Or you're at Tampa AM.
Tampa Am's a whole different con. It's a
Tampa
whole
Am, you're
ball.
Those
fighting.
kids ain't
it-
fucking
Yeah,
around.
you're
Yeah.
fighting to skate. Like,
Bunch of animals.
Yeah.
Dude, so good.
I wonder who was judging this back then. I know Milligan was there, but Bob Reynolds maybe, Mike Sinclair.
Dude, he just was nonstop.
He probably kept going for another. Oh no, he fell. Look at everybody loves
Yeah,
it,
that
bro.
was lit.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Wow, look at Tori.
Damn,
Look at the worm right
one.
there. You see that?
That was sick. That's tight.
Yeah, the energy's next level in us for sure.
Yeah. You like the you said you like the stadium vibe. Why?
Oh, yeah. For me, I've been skating in those kind of scenarios for a long time. And the first thing that I like about it the most is that there's no wind. So when you skate, you know, you don't have to worry about flip tricking down the gap and your board getting blown away from your feet or
What about crowd atmosphere?
and crowd atmosphere too.
Really?
It's like it's all just in the arena right there. Like it echoes in the
Can you
damn
block
place
people out a little bit being in an arena like that?
No, I don't need to. I like it.
You like it? Okay.
I like that.
Fire it
environment
up.
too, yeah.
Like fire it up. Like
but also
Brazil's the best.
Oh, they're
Get crazy.
wild.
We were just in Japan, and that one was like
Oh, dude,
they're so quiet and they're clapping all quiet. And
they
you're
had
like,
those balloon things, and then just use those. They don't scream. Like they're so
it's
polite,
just,
and they
yeah,
hit those.
they're so polite. It's just
Yeah.
so different. And
don't
then
yell
like
at the guys.
that's the other side, and then Brazil is just like wow, and you're like whoa.
They're going nuts.
You're like you're in like a football Super Bowl. Like
yeah.
That's
And you like those?
Sick.
You like that environment too?
Yeah, I feel like ever since I was a kid, I always liked skating in contests and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
They had back in the day they had the free flow tour. It was kind of like the AM contest series of the Do Tour, and they would always have the finals in Salt Lake, and it was like the same like stadium vibe, and it was always like I don't know. I always thought that shit was so sick, and it kind of like scenarios like that help you commit on tricks when you're like otherwise you maybe wouldn't, you know.
Yeah. True.
So I've always thought that's helped me.
I wish. Yeah. I always trip out on these guys.
But
But you won't
also-
see them do a trick all day, and then they do like a 360 flip, nose blind slide, and ollie flip out. And you're like,
Yeah.
what? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
But how
What
like
the hell's
get all
going on
fired
with
up off the crowd.
that
Feeling
must
nice.
a lot of people do this in street league. If you're like at the finals, you have to think of some trick that will give you that point, and you just have to try a trick you haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
How does that work for you?
Usually not too well.
But there's like you probably have your go-tos, but still you.
I
gotta-
mean, like that front shove nose grind that I did in Chicago.
oh yeah.
I haven't done that trick since I was like a kid on like a hubba,
wow.
and I
What?
just was like, this was really scary. I like flung a couple like right before my go, and I was like, huh, well I didn't like eat shit. I'm okay. So, like, maybe if I just commit. it'll work. And I just got lucky. Like,
That's amazing.
Yeah, contests are good for that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good, like, to go to those contests and skate, and then everybody's like juiced, and all it does is elevates your skating and pushes you to a level where you might not have known you could go to.
Do you take that back out to the streets then?
Dude, whenever possible. Like,
how do you even get there?
No, I mean, dude, it's all just your brain, right?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, cool. Like, I just ripped this contest. I did really well. I landed all my shit, like, first try. Like, I know I have the confidence to do that. I'm going to go do that next weekend in the streets with the filmer. And sometimes it works out and you get like a gnarly trick on a gap or a rail in a couple tries because you're sharp and you're confident from the contest. And you were forced to being like sharp and confident by everybody else and the pressure in the crowd and everything. And then it just, if you can just harness that in your brain and bring it to the street spot. I feel like Joslin's doing that all the time.
I mean,
now.
yeah, he's
like
on a tear right now.
Joslin will go like practice and like land all this crazy stuff, boom, 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 boom. And then like he'll be like, yo, Devin, like, you want to go hit this 14 stair over here in Rome? Like, and then he'll like switch frontside flip it and like 4 tries or something. And it's just like, yeah, like he's just got the confidence from skating the parks and the contests and then just brings it right to the streets.
Totally.
he's
beasting right now, bro. Straight up.
That last street league, he got like the most 9s ever.
That was the best, dude. It gives me goosebumps
Yeah.
just thinking about it. And I was skating with him, and I was like, after he got all the 9s to get in, I was like, I just told him, I was like, when we were in the finals, I was like, I hope you win, dude. Like, you're my favorite. You know, like I was like fanning out, and I was like about to skate against him.
I think like the crowd wanted it, like was rooting for him too.
Oh yeah,
because
that's
I mean,
best.
he skates different than all the other guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he's jumping.
Yeah, no
Like,
doubt.
Dude,
Massive.
the nollie back 3 heel on lock is
It's crazy, bro.
Psycho.
so sick.
So-
it's crazy.
So good. It's
Dude.
And he does it fucking perfect, dude. It's not like
Dude,
sketched
every
out at
the-
all.
time he
like,
lands
the-
it, it's just like, doom.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't
like
even move.
last year, I feel like he did a couple sketchy ones,
Yeah.
and now this year he's got them like
Dialed.
wired, like
Yeah.
just so good.
But you know what? Like, I was tripping. I'm like, all right, Chris, do the same thing you did in the last round in this round.
He's
And,
starting
like,
to figure it out.
Yeah, like you gotta do like the first round's great. Do
Yeah.
that, but like you got that's where you need to do is the finals.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and like I think he might have just messed up on the nollie 270 or 360 heel flip. But
He's a
I mean, I think you guys should have scored Yuto a little lower for clipping the last stair on that 3 flip, and then
Yeah.
Joslin would have got second. So I'm mad at you guys for that.
okay, you're mad at all of
Okay.
us. Hey,
what?
hey,
I
we're
mean,
on team. I'm proud of my
like,
team, man.
No, you guys do a really good job. I mean,
I think, you're one of my.
Yuto would have still been in the fine. He would have still been in the top 3.
He was in top 3.
He still would have been.
You
I just
told-
would have liked the switch around with like it would have made it a little like. Come on, I know we're in Japan and we want all the guys in the top.
we're
in
not
Japan.
favoring anyone at
no,
that point.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just joking.
You are one of my favorites though to talk about judging with because we go to these Red Bull things. We'll
Yeah.
like do that, and you're always you and Felipe.
Well,
are
yeah,
always the dude,
me
and Gustavo.
We just been like, we're just sitting there on the side while you guys are scoring up there and we're scoring down here, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're always like pretty on it, you know.
Oh, it's good times.
But
Chris, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about switching the conversation up. We've talked a lot about street league, a lot about contests and stuff like that. Because like I want because you're from Utah originally, right? Born and raised.
Yep.
You still out there?
Still am, yeah.
Okay. And how did you even get hooked up like out there, or did you not get hooked? Did you come out all Like what was it? How did that all
No,
happen?
I first started getting hooked up in Utah just through reps and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there was at my local park, the homie Brandon Christensen, he used to snowboard for Hurley, saw me skating, and then like I don't know, connected me with the rep somehow. So like my first real sponsor was Hurley Rep Flow.
Really?
Yeah, and then they used to have these little trade show things at this hotel downtown.
Okay.
And they would like call, and my parents would take me down and have a little meeting with the rep, and he'd give me some stuff. And then at the same trade shows, the like World Industries or the Dwindle and Globe rep like was at the same thing. So then what was his name? Bob from Hurley.
Bob from
Yeah,
Bob from
introduced me to Allison, the rep from Dwindle, and I started getting World and Globe shoes when I was a little kid. So
Seriously,
that's kind of how I got going. Yeah,
You were with Globe and Dwindle since you were
World
little.
and Globe, that's crazy.
yeah, super crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But that didn't all like kind of like it didn't like lead up from there because then, let's see, then I started getting Powell boards. I think DeVille saw me at a Damn AM when I was a little
Bill's
kid.
good at that.
Yeah, actually,
he can
you
pick
know
'em.
what?
Bill's
Actually,
good
now
at
that
that.
I just said that, Diet and Mark White actually hooked that up for me.
Oh, they're like, we got the plug.
Yeah.
DeVille.
Yeah, introduced me to DeVille, and then, then I was on the Osiris Kids team. Tony Mag hit me up, be on the Osiris Kids team. Yeah, so I didn't stay with Dwindle and Globe that whole time.
But that was your first like kind of introduction.
Yeah,
into,
yeah,
like, okay.
yeah.
How old were you on the kids team?
For Osiris?
Yeah.
Like 12, 13.
So
Yeah.
do you go?
We made
from,
a video.
Do you have to be like? Do you go from the kids team to the regular team? Is that?
It
how
was like I went from the kids team to Flow.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow.
When,
okay.
when Kong was the TM.
Oh, Kong. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
me
Kong's
and Jack Olson were like kind of like the Flow dudes, and then we went on like a little Woodward trip with them.
Just
Oh my
Tyson
god,
skating
yeah.
vert?
Dude, this is
Tyson has like vert
this is the
skills.
Osiris. Look at that
on,
Tony
yeah.
Mag skate like
That's
filming
sad.
right
I
there
thought
with
we
his
pulled up the
pads
wrong
on.
clip. I was like, God damn, this kid's on vert.
This shit, bro.
Let's go do some of this stuff, dude.
Remember, I was saying yesterday, I was like, dude, I want to get some knee pads and relearn to skate.
I got
big
knee
training.
pads in my garage. I know where a vert
That's
ramp is.
sick.
I can take you
It'll
there
come right
tomorrow.
back too. I'm
Wait,
sure.
so what happened? You used to skate vert.
Sort of. I mean, I like when I was a kid, I was definitely like one of those like padded up like air babies.
Really?
Yeah. Like I only skated tranny. I was too little to be able to flip my board, you know?
Air baby.
Yeah.
so
So yeah, and I like wanted to skate vert. I thought that was like what I was first interested in as a kid.
Okay.
But there were no vert ramps in Utah, so if I was ever like at Woodward as a kid or in California, I would
Got
try and
you.
skate the vert ramp.
That's
So-
yeah.
so crazy.
So you kind of got out of vert and started skating street. 'Cause
Yeah,
you had
like I
there's no vert
eventually,
ramps.
yeah,
oh,
like
that's right by the house.
yeah,
St.
once
Clemente
I
Park.
started, yeah. Like around this time, like 13 or so, when I started being able to flip my board,
Oh,
and
okay.
I kind of grew away from skating tranny. But now, like, I wish I would have never stopped. Cause like, and
you
then
lost it a little bit.
well, yeah, no,
Lost
for
it a little
sure.
bit,
Once
yeah.
I got taller, because like even a couple years after this, and I started actually going street skating every day, and I never really went to the skate park that much. I didn't try to do like a huge backside air or something for a couple years, and then I was like a foot taller, and it just didn't work anymore.
Interesting.
Wow.
So
I'm
like,
sure you could figure it back
I could
out.
figure it out, but I haven't
definitely.
put the time in. But I've been wanting to. Yeah.
Got to relearn the knee slide.
Yeah, dude, I know. I've thought about that. I'm like, I don't even know if I remember how to do that.
Well, we're
Dude,
going to
yeah,
some. We're
it's a
going
whole
to some
thing,
parks tomorrow that have
Bring
some.
the pads.
I'll bring the pads for you.
Where are
if
we
you want.
going?
We're doing a demo tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not.
Whoa.
Never mind. I'm good. You got a
Where-
demo lined up.
Yeah, we got a demo lined up tomorrow for
Where?
in Palm Springs with
Oh, yeah?
Rhythm Skate Shop.
Okay. So sick.
They've been supporting us nicely. So
I love that, dude.
That's
gonna
nice.
go
It's gonna
do
be
some fun
nice
shit.
weather probably out there
it
too.
should be nice, a
It'll be
little
mellow.
warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the what's it called, La Quinta X Park.
Oh yeah, a place.
You've been there,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think, and
yeah.
then the OG Palm Springs Park. It's like super fun. It's got this dope bump to ledge.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. The outdoor one, right? I mean, they're all. Outdoor,
Yeah,
I
they're
guess.
both outdoor.
Yeah.
But the La Quinta one has the like mini combi at it.
I don't know.
It's new.
Okay.
But the mini combi.
Oh no, I've been to that one.
I'll skate the mini combi with you.
That one's huge.
All right. Well, let's
It'll
do
be
it.
fun.
That one's
You
outside
got
of it.
two
though.
pairs of knee pads. We can both.
Little
put
did the
them on,
kids
dude.
know they're getting a mini combi demo.
They're
So-
getting a knee slide demo from.
When
From
you,
Decenzo.
what happened with Powell? So Powell, you were on Powell for a while. Osiris Kids.
Yep.
Then what happened from there?
Then Diet. I skated. So how I told you, Dew Tour used to be in Salt Lake. After the Dew Tour would happen, like dudes would always stay in town and skate like afterward. And Chris Ortiz and Andrew Cannon, a bunch of other people stayed in town afterward, and we were all skating with Diet. And then just after that week, Diet hit me up, was like, "Yo, do you got footage? Like, I'm gonna send it to Chet, blah blah blah."
Oh wow.
And then
What happened with
couple
Powell
weeks,
though? Were you
couple
out-
weeks later. Well, so yeah,
That's
so
funny because like Chet and DeVille were like at that time like living close together.
Oh really?
oh really?
Like not like in HB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like yeah, like they sent me one box of boards, and then right after that there was a Damn Am, which is where I met you. Actually, I remember. Anyways, and then my mom took me up to Dwindle, met Chet. He like took me through the warehouse and let me take stuff off the shelves. So then I remember calling DeVille and being like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go do this." Okay. Yeah.
And DeVille was.
But
cool
then
well, because DeVille's found and lost a lot of kids.
I know. I remember he was, he tried to we talked about it or whatever, but I was like, I think I'm going to go. Like, Diet, I looked up to Diet a lot as a kid because him and Lizard were like the superstars of Salt Lake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I was like, I think I'm going to go with these guys. And, and then like a week after that, they just showed up at my house and smashed a cake in my face and
shut up.
Said, welcome
really?
to the team. Yeah.
No way.
Complete. Yeah. Like Chet planned it with my parents and they surprised me. Like my parents, I forgot. They made up some excuse.
We had like a barbecue at your house.
Yeah, dude. They made up some excuse.
Dang, you're that little?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had just barely turned 16. They made up an excuse to like keep me home on a weekend to do yard work or something. And I was all pissed off. And then, doorbell rings, and they're like,
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that clip and going
perfect.
like, dude, let's get him on.
Hold on, let's see. This one? Wait.
The back three kick flip.
Yeah, down the step.
That's like the one that sticks in my head. I was like, oh, there it is.
It was perfect, bro. Shit.
There it is. So you were happy staying home after that happened.
Yeah. I think we went and skated. It was cold, though. I remember that was in November.
Oh, yeah.
That popped up on my Facebook memories just the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was,
I wonder how long ago that was.
Okay.
I think that was 2010.
And then the Darkstar. I mean, you were on Darkstar. You've been on. How long were you on Darkstar for, dude? I feel
40 years.
I was gonna say 50. I was gonna say 50.
You were on there for a long time.
I used to ride for Element Flow, kind of Canada Flow, and then I started hanging out with. I met Makendo, and I met Mac now and Galea and Hasty, and they all kind of were like, Mac now mainly was like, we need to figure this out. We need to get you off of Element and on Darkstar. And then I went down and stayed with Makendo in Torrance, stayed there for 10 days. Filmed like so many clips in 10 days. It was the middle of summer though. It was super hot.
Did he have his mustache?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Does he still has it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's
It
him.
must be like this big by now.
He keeps it groomed.
Yeah.
And we would go skate every night. We were only night skating. It was me, Derek Fukuhara, Magnus Hansen, and Marty Morawski. We were on it was a sick crew, like 4 of us, night missions, Makendo filming. I think Matt Price was there too, and Matt Price was shooting photos. And we were all like sleeping on Makendo's floor. Like it was kind of insane. But then on that trip, like Makendo was like, we're going to get you on Darkstar, and he took me off Circa, got me on Globe, and like it was like a crazy thing where I called the Circa people and was like, I'm already on Globe, like later.
Yeah, right.
And I called the Element dude, was like, I'm already on Darkstar later. Like, thanks for the packies.
No way.
Yeah, it was kind of ruthless. I feel like now that I think about it, like, I don't know. But it was all direct. Like, before it was everything distributor stuff.
Right.
And now I just had the direct. So I was like, direct all day. And as a kid, I knew about like, okay, you're like distributor flow, shop flow, direct flow,
right,
AM pro.
Yeah.
Like that's basically the list, you know.
And then but you were still living in Canada at this time.
Yeah.
And so you went back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. When you got on Darkstar, I don't know why Darkstar had this idea to it. Did people think you were Canadian?
Oh yeah. They do. People
they
still
just
every
thought,
year.
like,
Like, I'm not
everybody
laughing at
does.
Canadians.
Yeah.
I just think that was the thing.
People still sometimes would be like, "Oh, I thought you were from Canada."
Yeah, just because at one point it was so
funny.
Canadian heavy,
Yeah.
with like Mike Hasty and Galea and Mac now, it was really heavy. So anyone that was on Paul Hart wasn't.
No, it was Paul Trapp. And then I
Trapp.
think people were confusing Paul Hart with Paul Trapp.
Oh, yeah.
And then like they just thought that both of those guys were Canadian when really only Paul Trapp was Canadian and Paul Hart was
from Florida.
Yeah, like I don't know how that
Opposite of Canadian.
I don't know how that rumor got around that Paul Hart was Canadian.
I thought he was Canadian.
I think when he came around, I remember seeing him like, oh,
because he's like the most American dude that I know.
Yeah, he really is.
Like I don't understand that.
yeah.
I think he had to turn into that because everybody thought he was Canadian.
Yeah.
Right, okay, hold on. I'm going to start carrying the flag. I'm going to start doing all this stuff.
Maybe some overcompensation.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's I always laughed at that.
And then since you've been on last, and this happened to you too, but the kind of the implosion of Dwindle happened.
Oh, that was so devastating, dude.
Yeah.
That was like I thought that like everything that I was like kind of like poking like at Darkstar and everybody at Dwindle, like let's do this, and it was like stuff was starting to happen and things were happening and we were doing a trip and filming stuff and I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna go up, and then all of a sudden out of the blue it was like, nah.
No.
But did you have
forget about all of it, everything? It's
well,
all
because
done.
Dwindle's like, listen, since it's been sold and bought like
lots
a
of
lot
times. Yeah, for
And
sure. So I kind of thought like not that, it's gonna be fine.
gonna
We're
be
gonna
fine.
just
Right.
another little
Because it
speed
didn't
bump.
happen for a few years after, right? After it getting sold, the whole implosion thing. It had been a few years.
No, it happened relatively
I
quick.
think they
quick,
sold it
like
again
within a
pretty quick,
within a
yeah.
year of.
Okay, maybe
they
they
sold
sold
like,
it
what,
again, and I
to
didn't know.
Bravo or
Maybe.
something, right? Bravo with ProTech and Sector 9.
Roger would probably know. He's in the other room.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
but
Either way,
but you guys just didn't get paid for a couple months and stuff, right?
it was like a year.
Oh wow.
they're probably still selling Darkstar boards with my name on them.
Yeah, my board's still for sale online too.
no way.
What,
Seriously?
almost boards?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna send them some shit.
Bravo Sports acquires Dwindle distribution. September 3rd, 2019.
They're still using
Oh,
your
okay.
guys' names, or is
Yeah.
it just boards that were already
It's-
made?
Yeah, it's all the boards that were already
But they
made.
should be not selling.
Wait,
them.
wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Pull up this website, bro.
Yeah.
What?
What website?
Almost? Pull up almost.
At least, yeah. Last time I checked.
I don't think Darkstar has a website anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
But how crazy is that just to see something that was so. I mean, you spent half.
It says opening soon.
Oh, almost. Let me see.
Be the
They
first
changed
to
it.
know.
Oh
No, we
shit!
don't-
Yeah, that's new.
We don't want to be on that email list.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's new for sure.
Try to figure out this password. Enter using password. Try to figure that password out, JC.
Hack
We'll
into
come
it,
back- We'll
Raj.
come back to you, bro. But it must have been devastating, though. Like, you spent half your life on there. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, you spent a good part of your
Yeah.
time on there, too. And
It
then
was-
just to have it just
Yeah, it was
end like that.
crushing and trippy, and I was like, for a second, I was like, dude, how do I even get boards to skate? I didn't even know what to do, and I was like, like I need my tool.
Were you thinking
You know
about
what I
going?
mean? Like I need my tool. I need that board. I need like from that factory and those. Like I don't know.
Did you try to go down quick and grab a shitload of them, or?
Yeah, I tried to order as many as I could, and then like it didn't even work. So then I was calling other people and trying to get these connections and connecting the dots, and then I ended up finally getting connected with someone where now I'm still talking to the same guy, and he's just making the boards for me, and I send him the graphics and shit.
Were you trying to get another sponsor when all this
So
imploded?
I definitely thought about it, but I also kind of had like something in the back of it was just like itching at me, like you should do something on your own and you should take control instead of everyone else taking control, because
Yeah.
being just the guy that just kind of sits there and gets told what to do, a lot of times you're like, yeah, I know we need to do this, but honestly, I don't think this is the best way. Now I can sit here with Tyson and Sax and the homies and be like, all right, what's the best way to do this? Let's do this. And then like, oh, okay, we have a couple beers and we have an even better idea. And like, and no,
black
that's
flags are good.
completely true. Like we do.
Guy comes back from the bathroom. I got the best idea.
We'll go to my house and we'll hang out after skating, after a gnarly day filming or whatever, and I'll barbecue some stuff and we'll be playing pool and we'll be down there just like thinking about, oh, we should do a video in the trenches of this, or we should make Tyson's part this, or what should we name it, or like just all these things, and it's like so fun to do. Whereas like with Darkstar and any other company that you're skating for, unless you're like really in control and you know the guy who's running the shit, like
Yeah.
you don't have much say.
Is the pressure off, or is it more pressure though?
I mean, in what way?
I mean, and they're just the ways of like now you are in control. I mean, you got Tyson, you got the tank?
I think I like the pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it like feeds the fire.
Well, it's not like you have some huge overhead either. You're like
No.
starting something.
Yeah,
pretty,
yeah.
It's
Small.
probably out of your garage.
Yeah, it's out of the garage.
But he still's got kids. You know, the tank, right?
The
What's
tank,
his name?
yeah, Trey the Tank.
Trey the Tank. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Frank the Tank, but that's a whole different, movie.
Is that a movie?
That's real.
Old school.
We might have to play off of that.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna have to watch this movie
That'd
now.
be perfect, bro.
But it's more of like you have, you're coming up with fun ideas, which may be the fun part, but then you
Right.
still have like,
You got to execute.
You're still execute and building a little squad and
It's more incentive
It's-
though. I
it's
feel like.
it's
Yeah.
not even hard because it's fun.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like when you're doing something that you love, you're not working, right?
Right.
So that's exactly how I feel. Everything that I do, I'm not working. When I go skating, if I'm filming the homies, if I'm skating myself, if I'm fixing a spot, if I'm making like, hey, no, let's change this graphic or whatever,
Yeah.
like it's not even work. It's just like, this is so fun.
Do you feel like, because you're in Utah, do
Mm-hmm.
you ever feel like separation anxiety?
I do.
You do.
I'm
Well-
like, fuck, we need to get this guy over here
Yeah.
more. And like,
Dude,
that's
I was just
how many
saying, like-
miles do I got on my fucking United thing right now? Can I get him a flight? Is he busy? Can he take time off work? Like, dude, in a perfect world, my wife would just let Tyson live in the fucking basement.
Yeah, dude.
But
Yeah, I mean, I used to come here so much, you know. I would go stay with Alec Majerus all the time. He lives right by the Long Beach airport, and I would just fly back and forth all the time.
Okay.
And then, you know, after, like, I had a Rockstar contract for a while. Once that went away and the Almost thing went away, I was kind of, like, stuck in Utah just trying to figure things out for a while.
Sure.
So this is my first, like, I came out here this summer to skate a contest, but this is my first trip out here just to come skate and hang out in, like,
Sick.
2.5 years.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
It doesn't seem
It
like
had
that,
been a
though, to
long
me.
time, dude. Yeah.
That seems crazy.
been a
All right,
while.
well, we're going to fix that.
Yeah. So no, but
Tell
now
her to
I'm
get that.
in,
Tell her to get that basement ready.
yeah, I'm in the position now where I
It's as
can
ready as
come
it'll
out more.
be, but it's more
But you're
about-
having a kid.
yeah.
So maybe not best
Well, no,
time.
you
Yeah, maybe I'll go
we
back
got
and say that.
homies, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
what do you mean? You
I'll
could
be
have
like,
two-
yo,
you could-
Alec, like,
You could have
hook
two
it up.
kids. You could have a newborn, and then you have a grown kid.
Yeah, he
right
probably
there.
help, dude.
I'll do a little babysitting.
See?
Yeah.
See?
No,
but I feel like, I mean, obviously, when I was growing up skating, maybe you also, you kind of had to be here.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
For sure.
it was a
Yeah.
different atmosphere. And so, but now you could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I think
Almost.
to an extent.
To an
I mean,
extent.
I look at like that dude Deeds.
Oh my
I'm a fan of dude. All his skating is insane.
His newest part was
it's
psycho.
so good. Like his newest part, and it's all like he's not here.
No.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not here at
No,
all.
he does not.
He's
Yeah,
everywhere.
Like, he's like right now. He's like I feel like he's up on the top of the SOTY list.
He's the new,
somewhere, like
he's
in
the new
top
Kenny Reed.
Fucking 3
He's
or
up there. He's
5.
definitely
Yeah.
up there.
Dude, his new
Yeah,
part was
like,
sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to,
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember like Silas Baxter Neal was always like in Portland. Did he ever live down here?
No.
No, he was always ripping.
He might have gone back and forth to San Francisco a bunch.
Right.
That would probably be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, certain people that have that work ethic and they just keep going, like it don't matter. You can
And
be
that's,
anywhere.
That's what I was telling Tyson too. I was like, you can, as long as you got a filmer and motivation and time to go do that, and like it's fun for you, then you're good. Like, you can get a bunch of shit out there in Salt Lake. Salt Lake has spots. I know this. And then if you want to, like, if there's like an ender or something you want to, we'll bring you over here and
The Enders,
film
huh?
those bangers or
Yeah.
whatever. You know?
But I
you
mean,
ever
like,
go out there and film?
Do I?
Yeah.
I have one time. It was really fun. It was gnarly though. There's big rails out there.
When you sound scared by it,
There are some gnarly
There
rails.
is some
in
to
Utah,
like
but-
get my blood boiling, like my palms sweaty.
but this newest part, it was so good, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you.
now it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
mostly Salt
mostly
Lake spots,
Utah,
It's
right?
mostly Utah
Which-
spots. Okay.
Dude, and I
Actually-
look at the spots and I'm like, oh, I want to go to some of those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Actually, when we were looking at it, I was like, dude, these spots are sick, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
think
good
there
one.
might be only one spot that's not in Utah in this.
Really?
Yeah.
This is all Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember. Let me keep watching.
How long did
Let me watch my
I'm like,
part.
maybe I'm forgetting. Let me forget one. Or I might be forgetting one.
how long
trick.
did it take for you to film this part?
Wow.
Yeah, this was a Vegas spot. I think this is the only.
Oh yeah, we did a little trip to Vegas. kind of like tryouts for the squad.
Tryouts for the squad.
I mean,
You got to put down
gotta
to
see
get
if
on.
these guys are road tested or what, you know.
Who didn't make it?
I don't need to say anything.
How long did it take you to film it?
I mean, we had only made the decision to like make this a video part, like what, just a few months kind of before this came out. But I had kind
What
of
do you
had
mean?
some tricks. Like we had other ideas for video stuff we were gonna do, and kind of changed our minds.
I had a plan for something that I was gonna do, and it just didn't really work out. And it
Like
was,
with the whole team?
yeah,
or?
with the team, and it was gonna be like, I know that it would have been hard for everyone to do, and it would have been painful, literally. So when one other thing happened that just kind of like made it so that didn't align the way that I was hoping for, then we just were like, all right, we're gonna just change it up, and we're gonna have Tyson have like this first part.
I mean, bro, this trick right
Yeah,
here.
that
You
was
were
for the
the
brand.
impossible nose slide and ollie. You locked the shit out of that.
Straight
You
up.
locked
Thank
in
you.
like no
Yeah, that
other,
was
bro.
buttery.
Hey, your impossibles are some next level like rapids, dude.
He's got a good rap.
Rapid.
There's something with the, he like-
Congratulations, that's fucking
like-
awesome.
he like wraps a back three and an impossible like almost the same way. I feel like, and
I set my
need
feet
to
up
figure
almost
that
the
out.
same.
The foot position, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see comparisons on you doing both of those.
Dude, like,
Like,
I feel like those first couple frames right there were like could have been a back three if his body was turning.
Yeah, like I feel like impossibles and back threes and like back big spin, it's pretty much the same trick for me. I just kind of whatever.
Like it's always in the same position.
yeah.
on three
I
tricks.
do the exact same thing. For
You
all
love
of
that.
these.
First of all, I mean, first of all, that ledge looks so fun.
It's fun.
It
Dude.
looks really
It doesn't
good.
grind. It doesn't grind, but
But
You're
man,
you're not gonna want to front nose grind that.
I don't care. I'll front nose slide it. How
Yeah.
about that?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't.
How about
I
that?
can't.
How
Front,
about that? How about that?
I can't front nose slide longer than like a foot.
Oh, I'll teach you how.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm down,
I'll
dude.
teach you, bro.
We're going skating
All
after
those-
this.
No, but
Well,
I'll
we
tell-
are. Are you coming?
He's got
I'll
a new
fa-
board. He's got a new board. He's
I'll
ready.
FaceTime. I hurt my back.
FaceTime me and I'll get some tips.
Yeah,
I'll get
FaceTime.
FaceTime
yeah.
lesson.
You just got to stand on top of it. But no, this part was great.
Thank you.
dude. That last trick, all of your tricks were amazing, but that was so good, man. You couldn't have done that any better.
I like the.
Bro, that lock in was nuts.
I was tripping on the. I forget what you did. Was it impossible nose wheel, nollie impossible out?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
That's some like Rodney Mullen shit.
Hey,
Yeah, Rodney
that's-
did do
yeah,
that in-
trick was
in
inspired.
something,
It
right?
was in
I-
round 3. Yeah.
He did nollie impossible out. I don't know if he impossible didn't do
He
it
did.
though.
Yeah.
You did?
did,
It was in
yeah.
round 3.
Okay, that I was like that was
Good inspiration.
insane,
Yeah.
dude.
That was my favorite video as a kid. So,
Round 3?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
so
yeah.
sick.
That's a good video.
I was like the biggest Sheckler fan when I was a little kid, so that's like what drew me to Almost, and then I watched that video every single night.
What happened, dude? Did you do this one? The dog got in the way, man. Whose dog is that?
That's my dog.
That's
That's,
your dog?
Indy. Yeah, that's my
Indy got
best
in the-
friend right there.
Indy got in the way.
The dog's
dude.
named Indy, but he skates Thunders. I don't know.
Whoa. No, but this is a good trick, dude.
that was amazing,
thank you.
dude.
That
Thank
manual
you.
ped looks fun.
That's
It's
Fun in
not
it.
it's
easy.
so good. Yeah.
Is that butterbench
It
material? on
is,
top?
yeah. And like, if you play a few frames
Go ahead,
forward,
yeah.
you might be able to see the edge of it is like a ledge also. So the edge of it is a butter bench over there too. It's just kind of tall on that
Oh, if
side.
you're going the other way.
You can go both ways.
Is that out here?
No, that's in
That's,
Salt Lake.
that's in Salt Lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you mean it's a ledge?
Like you can skate like where India is on that side.
yeah.
Oh, on the other, on the
Oh.
Like
far.
the edge of it is
The
a
edge
ledge.
of it.
Grind it
yeah.
over there.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like two
gotcha.
spots in one, but
Damn, that looks
Yeah.
fun. It looks
It's-
kind of wobbly. No, is it wavy or is that just?
it's a little wavy, but it's sturdy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
bad. Yeah.
What's the as a person that has no idea how to all impossible or anything? What's the key to it?
Dude, I heard Jamie Thomas explain to another kid one time how to impossible, and then I kind of took that. Like I was at one of those Zoomies couch tour things, and some kid asked him how to impossible, and he said to scoop it like you would kick a soccer ball. You know when you kind of like kick a soccer ball with the
Yeah.
side of your foot.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
So I kind of ran with that.
Wow.
But
okay.
then also like you know how like you kind of pressure flip.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
a
in your
pressure-
toe,
pressure
so it's
flip.
like a sort of pressure flip mixed with that scoop, and then you just pull your leg up.
Yeah,
and it just
that's
flip
that's
up.
what it
Wrap.
is.
because we all know the problem with the impossible.
What?
Some people don't wrap it. It's got to
Yeah.
touch
Dude.
shoelace. It's got to
Yeah.
touch shoelace.
I remember when I first
I
learned
have
to
some
impossible.
sus ones sometimes.
When I first
Bring
learned
them up,
them,
JC. Bring it up. No, I'm just kidding.
when I first learned them,
You're
we
up
were
there.
we were at Westminster Park with Chet, and I did one, and I remember him saying like, kids these days, they don't wrap their impossibles.
They don't.
And I overheard him
Chet
say,
actually had a good impossible back in the day.
Yeah, because he had those old school ones where he'd put his feet all the way
nose.
apart.
That's how I learned them.
Yeah, he got in my head about it, so I had to learn to wrap them. Dude.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, they'll call them an impossible. They don't wrap. It's a 360 shove it. Let's be real. But though that touch shoelace, both of them.
Yeah.
In and out.
An impossible is harder than a 360 shove it.
No way. Not for me.
I think a 360 shove it is weirdly harder.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you why right now.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Because when you do an impossible and your foot is touching the board the entire time, it just gives more room for error.
Yeah, but with the 360 shove it, the board flips. It'll flip when it's touching your foot the whole time.
I think once you've figured out the 360 shove it, though, it just goes.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel the opposite.
Yeah, 360 shove it for me is like hard to control, but I actually I don't know how to impossible.
Without hitting your tail or hitting your tail?
I've done a few 360 shove it's, but I have no idea what's going to happen.
I feel like once you figure out the 360 shove it, like Manny or Sibo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's dialed.
But we're talking about two different things. 360 shove it or 360 pop shove it?
Well, pop shove it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, two different things, Ryan.
I think that shit's hard.
Two different things. I'll 360 shove it on the ground all day long. But as soon as I pop it, it's going to flip. It's going to flip.
Yeah,
but saying that, like, Tyson, your impossibles, there's no... What was that? When you see you do an impossible, it is exactly the way that it should be done.
Yeah, touching shoelace.
Yeah,
it's got to touch shoelace. That's my whole. That's the marker.
Like one of my biggest pet peeves is if I accidentally do like a 3 shove thing. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
I can't even.
I have to just do another one real quick to be like, okay, I still can do it. I'm like, I can't lose it.
But as long as you call it a 360 shove it or pop shove it, that's fine. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're trying to. Yeah.
I think the rotation of a 360 shove it and the impossibles where you can kind of see, because you can see obviously the wrap, but like if you do a 360 shove it, usually people are it's just going.
It's two different planes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a vertical. It's a horizontal plane and it's a vertical plane.
When you see the vertical, that's when usually I'm like, oh, I see a see impossible.
Yeah,
but still, you could not wrap that too at the same time. Some people do not wrap it as good.
I had an ender impossible nose blunt on a rail, and like when I did it, it felt like it wrapped a lot, as in the United by Fate video.
Okay, we're gonna pull it up.
And when I did it, it felt like I was like, oh, impossible the shit out of this. And then when I watched the clip, I was like, oh no.
But what
was that legit?
Was it the angle that it was
I hate that feeling. That's what I'm talking about. I hate that shit.
Gotta do it properly.
And it took me 3 hours at 5 different spots, and I landed it, and I didn't care if it was a 3 shove.
It don't matter at that point. It don't matter.
It was a what trick?
There it is. Yeah.
That's it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look.
It frustrated me.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that.
I don't know if it touched.
That was impossible.
It was on the tip of my toe, kind of. You know what I mean?
You could see.
Let's look at it real quick.
I could see your foot going in that, but it didn't really like stay on the board.
The back foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look at that. It is so not wrapped. Decenzo.
So not wrapped.
But wait, what about right there? No, maybe
but
not.
It's a half, dude. I don't know, bro.
It's not Tyson style, but it's there.
Not Tyson.
You did a 360
saying.
pop shove it to nose blunt.
I was trying impossible. I don't know. I can't. That's the thing. I can't 360 shove it.
Well, you just did.
No, I just
at that point we take it for what it is. No. You said.
I would have said
it was an imposter.
I would have called it impossible nose blunt.
Yeah.
If you don't
nose blunt.
If you don't play it frame by frame, it looks legit though.
It looks better when it's not frame by frame. But I remember when I did it, I was like, oh, that was fucking so wrapped. And then like, let me see the clip. I can't believe I landed it. And then like, fuck, dude. You filmed it from a bad angle.
It's never our fault. That's why. It's never our fault.
Never.
It's always the board's fault. It's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking about tricks, though, I think there's only a certain amount of people that can do impossibles that look good. I mean, Dylan Reeder, Elijah, you. Like, there's a...
Jimmy Carlin has a good
Jimmy
one too.
Carlin
Dude, Jimmy
impossible?
Carlin is good at it.
Yeah.
I fucking love Jimmy Carlin.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
So sick.
I'm always fascinated with the 360s. Like you do the front 360 down that. Could you pull it up that front 360 down that massive stair set? It's psycho.
Why is the stair that big? It's like that stair was so damn big.
One.
Oh, here it is, right here. Let's see.
Where is that at?
The long one.
Have you been there, Kelly?
I didn't know I was in Santa Ana. I have no reason to go there. To be honest.
First of all, if we're gonna break this,
To me, this is like this is Wallenberg, but like jacked up.
first of all,
Like this is like the biggest, best gap in my opinion in skating.
But no, it's not as famous.
It just it hasn't got its fame yet. I think it's gonna grow.
Who else?
You better blow this thing up.
Who else has done something done it?
Joslin.
Joslin,
for sure.
Nija,
What did Nigel
Okay,
do?
so it's
switch
slowly.
heeled it, and maybe tray flip.
I've never even
And
pushed this hard
Nigel
in my
tray
life.
flip?
Nigel tray flip? That's not like a
I don't
Nigel
know.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he tray
That's a
flipped it.
Joslin thing.
Yeah.
So
Back in the day,
I
Nija,
feel like Joslin back
tricks.
heeled it, maybe.
Joslin back heeled it,
Yeah.
back three'd it, and what else did he do? He did something else.
let me ask you a question.
I don't
God
know.
damn, that was
Let me ask you a
perfect.
question. What do you have a secret to a front three? Like, how do you? I always trip out when it's down something, like a back three. People just seem to float those things, and they just their front foot comes off a little bit. It looks beautiful. Like, I don't understand that front three.
You just got to wind it up, and then you have to cork it a little bit so that you can push it around with your front foot.
Right. But is there a certain point in the air where you're like, oh, I got this. This is chilling.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
You're
You're
ba-
just
it- the
it's a Hail
thing that-
Mary the whole way.
It's just, yeah, it's almost like you don't want to kick out. Just land on the board and just Hail Mary
Every
and just try to rotate. In my head, I'm like, okay, rotate 5 more degrees than 360 and I'll land 360.
oh, interesting.
You know what I mean? Because you never over rotate this
Yeah.
trick.
Nah.
It is the hardest trick to over rotate. So if
Really?
you try to over rotate it, then you do it perfect.
You're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, I guess
You
right.
avoid the hot pocket.
Back threes,
Yeah.
you could over rotate all the time, right? Would you say
I
that?
don't know.
Could you over rotate
Back
those?
threes, you
ones?
can see what's going on when
yeah,
you're
like
landing.
you can. I feel like with a back three, like I try to turn my head before I pop, so that by the time I'm like back 180, I'm already, you know what I mean? Like I'm already looking straight in front of me.
Right.
Oh, okay. You ever see that clip of Carlos Ribeiro switch back through the table? Where
Oh,
it's
he-
like,
yeah.
that was insane.
Dude,
Like
his head
corked.
360
Yeah.
before he popped.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, how many tries did this take, by the way?
Maybe like 10.
10?
I was getting tore up.
Were you?
Yeah. The ground is rough.
so what is like? It's a long.
It's a
15?
16 stair
16.
Those are big.
with length
Jeez.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
you-
sick spot. Like all I want to see is more tricks down it. Like somebody do something nollie on it.
It looks
Somebody
long.
just nollie it. Like
How long?
somebody
did
switch flip it.
Why don't you nollie it? You know? Do you
Yeah.
nollie El
I
Toro?
could probably nollie it, but then I gotta have to bring a motorbike in and get towed in or something because I can't push. You like can't push fast enough
to go nollie.
to go. You barely can push fast enough to clear.
I mean,
it.
I've never
You
pushed that
ruin your
fast
legs
in
in
my
like 3
life.
tries.
I don't know how Nija switch heeled it.
He must have got like a bungee, maybe.
No, I think he pushed and just had brand new wheels and bearings.
How
and-
long is it? Did you measure it? How long?
No, I don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
Bring
We should
tape
get
with
the
you?
Dern Bros on that one.
Hey, there you
Go
go.
over the check that
you
thing
go.
out. Measure us. Yeah, I know. I want to hit up the Dern Bros and be like, "Hey, what's the measurements for this gap, this gap, this gap? Send
Yeah.
them all to me." And we'll...
They're
A little
on
breakdown.
It would be kind of nice. I feel like
They're on
What
it,
is the
dude.
comparison this to Wallenberg?
this is just bigger than Wallenberg,
Like,
it
in what?
really?
Just longer?
longer and higher.
You think it's higher?
Yeah, guaranteed higher.
Okay.
Wallenberg's the height of I think an 11 or 12 stair,
It's like a big 12,
and
though,
this
kinda,
is
right?
like this is a 16, so it's like probably that much higher.
Oh,
Okay, about
But-
a couple feet.
But it is the same kind of feeling when you skate that thing as Wallenberg, where you're like, fuck, it's just so long. Like,
But
I
plus, you
didn't
can't
think I was
push
gonna
into
clear it.
Wallenberg. You have to get the ramp, and then you have to
Yeah, I
You have
know.
to set up hella quick.
yeah. And this thing's just like so perfect.
Yeah,
It's just asking for more shit to go
it
down.
does look perfect
For you.
Yeah, not from not many people.
Just anybody that can
Select
do
a few.
stuff, just go there and do it on it, please. Like,
There's only a handful
any
of people
stuff.
that can really do shit. Like, who else would you want to see skate it?
anyone that can skate it, I think.
Think-
I don't know.
think of someone.
Aurelian. Hard flip
this is
back
good. Oh, yeah,
180
yeah.
it, or freaking back I don't know.
Jamie could heel flip it. Maybe
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
nobody's heel
Jamie?
flipped it.
Jamie.
Yeah,
Jamie
nobody's
Floyd.
this is interesting. This Wallenberg consists of 4 tier. This is the Wikipedia or Wiki
Okay,
something.
okay.
For
They have
it.
the measurements.
4 feet 8 inches high, which seems not
No,
even.
No
yeah,
way.
It's not high.
But
That's
look,
like
in height, 16
dude. How
feet
high?
6
How
inches
high do you have to be
in
to
length.
ride the rides at the frickin' like
Disneyland?
Knott's Berry Farm or whatever?
Dude?
Tall as Wallenberg.
It's all, gotta be as tall as Wallenberg.
it 4 foot?
It's more the length. It's more the length than the height.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's-
it's a length.
this is
gap.
what this says. It says the section notable for skating measures 4 feet 8 inches, 4 feet 4.8 inches high, and 16.6 inches in length.
16.
Wow.
Do we have like a thing on the side over there? Like, isn't there a thing right there? The measuring thing.
Yeah.
I wonder how tall that is. Like, if you looked at it.
Well, 4 feet 10, 4 foot 10. You know.
I mean, I can't measure that just like sitting here.
Oh yeah, it's like
It's like
this.
fucking 6 stairs.
It's like this high.
Now it's like 8 stairs.
There's a truck in that picture for scale.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Nice one,
Oh,
JC.
true.
So actually,
No, that truck's taller than 4 feet. Or
Oh,
4
yeah?
feet 8
You think?
inches. For sure. I mean,
I don't know how tall is a truck.
at least.
JC,
like as
Google
tall as you
how tall
almost.
is a Ram? A Ram 640. I don't even know the truck names, but I don't know. That's weird.
It's weird to
It
hear
could
it's
be
only 4 feet, but it
4
does make
foot-
sense actually.
Yeah.
It does.
It does, yeah.
16 feet long.
Dude, 16 feet for
Just
4
measure all
feet
the
is
edges.
far.
Yeah.
That is really far.
Yeah.
You know, I would be curious to see what the numbers are on the.
The average
8 block.
height. Oh wait, there it is, right there. Average height of a pickup.
That's not right.
No,
Hold
no, no,
on.
no. Okay, go ahead.
It's a little sidetrack.
I mean, pickup 4 feet doesn't seem like
No,
anything.
I remember skating, like, you ever skate the San Joaquin 9 stair?
Okay, look.
You know where-
The average height of a pickup truck is between 5.5 and 6.2 feet high.
Like, I feel like anybody could skate Wallenberg, but this 8 block,
don't
you
think
got
I don't think so either.
you got to
I
be
don't
a
think so.
jumper. Dude, like,
Yeah.
I mean, dudes are doing nollie backside flip and fakie flip on Wallenberg. Like, this thing, I'll give you $250 to try fakie flip.
250.
to try it.
I mean, I'm
Ryan.
on the air right now. Whatever, $250 to try fakie flipping this thing, and I'm gonna get an awesome bail clip. Give me the clip, and then
You'll post it.
and if you land it, dude, I'll throw an extra 50, whatever.
300 to land it. 250 to try it, 300 if you land it.
This is coming out of the 2 cents budget. You know? There ain't a lot.
It should
in
be
there.
reverse. It should be 50 to try it, and then another.
No, because I want the bail.
Dude, imagine trying to go that fast and fakie flipping.
Yeah, no way.
Just hail.
Did you guys see that like bounty that they put on El Toro, that
I
shop
heard about
or whatever?
But there's
What was
there's
that?
blind bumps there. There's a gate. There's a whole. It's a whole
dude,
thing.
Yeah, it's like mangled,
How are they gonna-
You know.
Yeah. How are they going to do that?
They're going to make, or people going to try to
For the
bring it
360
back?
Yeah, what's the bounty for?
It was for like 360 flip or
backside flip.
backside flip on El
backside.
Toro.
I did see that.
$10,000
Yeah, they put
from
It was a pharmacy. thing.
pharmacy,
Yeah.
which like people kept tagging me in it. Get the money easy. Like I'm like, dude, no. Like maybe if it was still good how it was.
You would try a 3 flip. You wouldn't try backside flip, huh?
No, I would try a 3 flip or a frontside flip.
Yeah.
Do we know the measurements of El Toro?
The
this is-
the
I
Dern
love
it.
brothers.
On
The Dern
Wikipedia.
brothers do.
Yeah.
The
I love
Dern
this.
brothers know.
You skated El Toro.
Yeah, I nollied it back in the day.
Oh, how was that? Were you flying for a little bit? Did you feel good?
I was
about
flying,
it?
dude. It felt good.
Did you do that first try?
No, I ollied it first try that day.
Oh,
And then I was like, oh, I got this. And then it took me like 10 tries. I think I landed on the 11th try, and I kicked out on 3,
oh my god.
and it hurt kicking
I
out.
couldn't even imagine,
I bet.
bro.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to hear how tall El Toro is. Because it might not sound as tall as you think it is.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's
see-
9.5 feet.
Did you see the
wow, there you
measurements,
go.
JC?
No.
Yeah, El
Yeah,
Toro,
hold
I
on.
think, is 9.5 feet by, I want to say 20 feet or something.
20
long.
feet long.
20
Holy
stair,
shit.
foot
Damn.
each stair.
That's
Yeah.
so far.
That is gnarly. That's super
I mean,
long.
the-
It's a super long stair.
It's not that far for a 20 stair, considering like we skate 14, 15 foot flat gaps sometimes.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like that.
You
know that three, the
You
3-3,
skate.
and man in Redondo Beach, the down 3 up 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that
That
thing's
thing's
huge.
14 and a half
By
feet.
the skate park. right?
I don't know. I haven't been to the new skate
Yeah,
park
it's a
yet,
pier.
but
Yeah, it's right there.
14
We were just there
feet?
looking at it.
14 and a half feet.
It's big, bro.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's
Yeah.
from here to the wall. Over
Well,
there.
this is what it says. It
So
says
like for a flat gap, 14 and a half feet, that's the same size as Wallenberg.
That's crazy.
What was the wall?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 feet. And now you're doing a
2
flat
feet's a
gap.
lot. Listen,
Yeah, that's nuts.
I think
feet's a lot.
I think Chima backside flipped it.
Yeah.
That flat gap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
That thing's crazy.
Psycho.
Yeah.
so it says here the average length of a stair is 11 inches. So we assume that the top stair is not counted, but because it is on flat ground, make it only 19 steps. This is what somebody's saying on this, which means that there's roughly 209 inches, which is 17 feet. No, 13. How come
Tall?
the top says 13 feet? JC, do you know
17 feet tall.
what that says?
What 17?
Totaling.
There's no way 17.
No, that's what I was. Yeah,
17
long. I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
No.
No, I was like, there's no way 17 feet tall.
It's like some Jaws shit, dude.
Dude, how about that leap of faith thing that kid ollied in
Jace?
Miami?
Oh yeah.
They measured it. It was bigger than the leap of faith.
I just feel like the dimensions were a little bit weird on the measuring, where they just like have a picture of like Jamie Thomas standing up. Yeah, 3 inches. Yeah, it was 3 inches less. I was like, okay, whatever, just give it to him. He landed it.
Would you rather try that or the Scheckler, the Costco gap?
I mean, I've never looked at that one, but dude, I think for sure the Costco gap.
That thing's fucked.
But I don't want to. Dude, I don't even think that's like.
It shouldn't have been done.
It
shouldn't have been
it's
done.
It
pretty,
looks like it couldn't be done.
Scheckler, like when I saw him on the drop-in tour in South America, he was like, dude, you should just do something on the Costco gap. I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about, dude?
It's so fucked.
That thing is psycho.
I think he just like wants me to like get wrecked on that or something.
Didn't some dude break both of his ankles on that thing?
By jumping.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
jumped it.
jumping it.
Oh, just jumping without a
He just
skateboard.
ran. I was like, he just jumped.
Crazy.
Great
dude.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a skater will know how to bail if they jump down that thing.
Yeah.
Some random dude who's jumping out doesn't know
No.
Like
how
he
to
didn't
fall.
know,
Really,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
He like kept his feet kind of
In
straight.
front of him?
Yeah,
Oh my
and like
God.
yeah, he landed super.
No, he
awkward.
wasn't built for that, bro.
That's exactly how you don't want to jump down.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, this right here, dude.
Yeah, literally.
This is the
so
Costco
gnarly.
gap we're talking about.
Ay.
Look how long he's in the air for.
That was a spot. Like I grew up right up the street from there.
And you probably didn't even look at it as
Not
a spot.
not
Yeah, it
even
wasn't even a
once
spot.
did I even think. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, is that the Costco down the street?
I remember, I think Hoops took me there and was like, yeah, this is this gap that Scheckler ollied. And I was like, frick.
Frick.
Jeez.
I need a diving board and a nice swimming pool. At the,
To
That'd be a
jump down
big.
that.
That would be a huge diving board.
be a fun cliff jump. Pull the boat up,
Really would be, dude.
get a rope swing.
I love the fact that he then went back to kick
And he tried to
it.
kick you. Oh, goodness.
And he said, I think he said he was like partying the night before.
Maybe.
Yeah,
he was
that's
a
the
little
only.
hungover.
That's the
Nuts.
only reason. Like I used to do this too back in the day. You make all these stupid decisions and call the photographers and do all this stuff after you've had like way too many drinks, and then you kind of wake up in the morning and go, "I'm not feeling that great," and they're already at my front door. Now I have to do it. I did that a couple of times, and it ended up working out, but.
What's one trick that you remember?
Hard flip Hollywood 16.
Really?
I was pretty wasted partying with Diet, and I called up Rhino and was like, drive all the way up to LA tomorrow. I'm going to try and hard flip the 16. And Hoops was out partying too, and Hoops could barely film. He was so hungover.
Uh-oh.
And he didn't even film the first spot we skated at.
What do you mean?
Like we went to the Willoughby rail so that I could like sweat out some of the alcohol before trying to do this hard flip, and I ended up switch nose blunting it, and my homie cammed it, and it's in the Hallelujah video, and the homie cam like angle like just I look at it and I'm just like, wow, can't believe that made the video.
Where was Hoops in the
But
car? Fucking
Hoops was like puking
Sleeping.
or like
Oh my
at a
God.
restaurant
Wow.
like puking.
Wow.
And then he's like, and I was like, okay, we're done at the Willoughby School, which is like right up the street from Hollywood. And was like, we're going to Hollywood now. I know you're up here. Are you like feeling good enough to film? And he's like, I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. And then I'm like standing there at the top of the 16, like warmed up, ready, already ollied it for like so long, and he's at like the shitty burger place across the street, like puking, and I'm like, okay, come now, I'm gonna try it, and he's like, he just made it over, and I was like, oh man,
Dude, this part's fucked.
Oh, this is the Hallelujah part?
but I was pissed. I hit the fence. I was hungover, so I didn't care. You know, like
Wait, is this a Willoughby rant?
That's
there's
the
the
homie?
switch nose blunt with the homie. Like
That's a homie cam.
I'm like, just
Whoa, dude.
there's another
Oh my
another imposter.
We're
dude.
uncovering
that
a
was-
lot
Switch
today.
imposter. I'll take it,
We're
dude.
uncovering a lot today.
Switch
Ryan.
imposter. I'll take that all day.
I'll take a switch imposter.
Here it is.
That was super.
That was
up.
super
I like
imposter.
I do
Yeah.
like the way that looked though.
It did.
That was
It looked
insane.
cool.
I forgot
It did
about
look
that.
cool.
I was trying to do an impossible on that too, which is insane.
You impostered it.
Do you do switch impossibles ever?
I can. I learned them onto a flat bar, and then I went try to do it on that rail, and then I did a 3-shove.
Nah, who cares?
There it is.
It's
That's
like
a good
it's
hard
like what
flip.
always happens. You know, you go to the spot. There's the trick that you think you're gonna get, and then there's the trick that you actually gonna get. And if you get the trick that you thought you were gonna get, and it just didn't wrap as good, you can't be that mad. You know, like
Not at all.
True. That was a gnarly ass part, dude.
the old one. Yeah,
Hallelujah.
Were you hungover during a lot of that?
yeah. Most of the video,
Most of the video.
How do you want to do something gnarly when you're hungover? I never.
you just don't like. It's almost like you're still at the bar, right? You just get up and you just like harness that like. Fuck it, I'll try it right here. And you're feeling loose, and then you
Still
just
have the
try
hype.
it. And if you sack with 2 black eyes, like I did in that part, then you sack with 2 black eyes hungover.
Does it hurt as less when you're hungover?
You just don't care about anything. You're just like, my life is ruined, and may as well just ruin it more.
One of the funniest things you put on your post when you're having a kid, you're like, I didn't think I was gonna have
I
kids
didn't,
because I
dude.
sacked so many times.
Honestly,
I was like,
I didn't. I always really badly wanted to have a kid, and after a couple sacks, I was just like, fuck, dude. I hope I can.
and it fucking
Never
came
been
through.
worked.
You know, worked out,
Dreams
bro.
come true, guys.
You beat all odds, man. You have a good little boss here. You
I
know what
have
I'm
the
saying?
best
This is a-
boss. I know. That's why I was saying it's like it's no pressure at all. You know
I'm
what I
a
mean?
chill
Riding
boss,
for
I
2
think.
cents.
Does he ask you to do anything? Like hey, get clip, or like you need to get something done? This is pretty.
No.
Do your own thing.
Always
No.
get clipped.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I want to get my own clips.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
boss.
But
Oh, huh?
yeah, there's
I'm not making
there's
you
no
do anything.
nothing serious over here. Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't be.
Punched
Oh
your
yeah,
screen.
yeah, no, you're good.
I'm gonna need a nose grind.
Whoa. No,
right,
I
fine.
can't.
Teach him how to front nose, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Oh yeah,
need
we'll
front
do
nose
that. We'll do
lessons.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Tyson just does what he needs to do, you know?
Yeah.
It's like whatever I could do to enable him to make it easier, whether it's like coming out here or trying to help him go to a contest or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Even just connecting the dots with other homies. Hey, you might be able to share a room with this homie at the hotel, at the contest or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Are you guys trying to work on a whole team video, or because you said you wanted to do something like that, and
I wanted to. It's just not really going to work out. I think maybe we're going to do that in the future.
Okay, yeah.
I want to, because I think that even if it's like a 15-minute team video, you know, that would be awesome. But right now, like I'm working on something for 2 cents, and then Tyson's working on something for FP.
Okay.
And then we're just always working on the in the trenches stuff, which is super fun. And then Trey is hurt right now. He messed his ankle up.
Oh wow.
And
How old is this kid?
I think
14?
he's
14?
14 or 15 now.
Wait, he's a kid up in Seattle.
No, that's
Trey used to ride for Santa
That's what?
Cruz.
Gnarls or something.
Gnarls.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's
He,
right. Okay.
he used to ride for Santa Cruz, and that just didn't work out,
Trey
I
the
guess. And-
Tank.
yeah.
He's like the gnarly
He,
SD
like-
kid that grinds huge rails. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's grinded like
Insane
frick.
stuff.
Like
Yeah.
rails like way more than his age and shit. You know what I mean? And like Smith grind.
This
and,
is
like,
him at 12. It says.
Oh
Jeez.
And he's
this
just
is slam.
Oh, I have
compilation.
seen this kid.
Oh, is this a slant? No.
Yeah.
Pop Shove at 50.
He slams gnarly, dude. He slams gnarly.
Bless you.
But I kind of like it. Like I don't know. I think Figgy said that this was Figgy's favorite skater at
Really?
one point or something.
He just goes for
Which
it.
like
huh?
I get it. You know,
cardio
Figgy's
edge.
gnarly.
He just goes for it, right?
Plus, once the team grows a little, I think that'll be like it'll make more sense to make a full video.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
True,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Also, I do like video. I like team video. It's nice because it represents skating together, and having
for
fun,
sure.
and doing all that, and it makes people want to be a part of that. That's growing up on skate videos, right?
Yeah, for sure. And Trey's super hyped on like just coming skating with us, and his dad is gnarly. Like his dad will just like, hey, you want me to cut this rail for you, Ryan? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'll cut it tomorrow. And I was like, no. Like we gotta like wait a little bit.
He's down for the cause,
dude. He's just so down. Like
super
that,
down.
I think that's what like has helped Trey like get so gnarly is like his dad's like, you want me to cut the kink on this 15 rail? Like I'll do it. And then we go on Saturday, and then he'll take him there and he'll film him, and we're trying to get him like a better camera and stuff like that, just to film Trey with, and
I mean, he's
get
gnarly.
Trey to film with us more. But dude, he'll grind stuff like that, just like
chilling.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
Dude, a line.
Oceanside.
Oceanside. Okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of
he's all
reminds me of like
small
an
and G. Like that's how I was when I was a little guy. Like
he kind of reminds me of like an old school like dude almost. Like you know what I mean? Like an older guy.
yeah, like the
way-
hat's all low.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, it's almost like him and his dad are like the same person, kind of.
That's pretty sick.
Almost
yeah,
says
his
that.
dad was a pro baseball player for like
Really?
the Dodgers and
No.
shit. And like it totally gets like being a pro athlete and
What's his dad's name?
Matt Montgomery.
Matt Montgomery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I have his baseball card. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Go
I don't know
Dodgers, dude.
I don't know too much about that. We don't ask him that too often. I feel like he's just like, yeah, whatever. That was past life. Now I'm all about hooking up Trey,
Oh my God.
getting him
there's that
spots
spot.
that he wants
Damn,
to see.
that kid. He's gnarly.
Yeah, I don't even know what this part is, but like,
That's his
there's
dad
his
right
dad.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Wow.
and they're just, dude, I enjoy having them out skating. Damn, that rail's gnarly. He blunted that. See, I don't even know. Like, I feel like these clips are insane.
I mean, he's 12.
He's
He's
Yeah, this
12.
is older stuff, I think.
Yeah, 12 years old.
Oh my, that's sketchy.
It's just like,
rail.
dude, I mean, like, he's so gnarly for his age. Like, I don't even know what he's gonna turn into. It could go like any direction. Like, he could become a gnarly bowl skater that destroys Washington Street, or he could just keep doing bangers on Hollywood, or he could, like, get a bunch of pop as he grows and start doing crazy ledge tricks. Like,
Tiago style.
I have no idea. That is insane. That backflip is insane.
He looks like a NorCal skater.
He does, yeah, a little bit.
He reminds me of
So I don't know. He's just like, it's the unknown. Whatever he wants to do, I'll support it. And
Okay.
he's hyped on. Like, I asked him, like, is there a board that you want to skate or a shape or anything? He's like, I don't know. I like the boards that you're giving me. I'm like, cool.
You're like, all right.
When you're
That's
that young,
easy.
you don't
Yeah,
even
you
pay
ain't-
attention.
You know,
on there.
like,
No.
and I guess he probably thinks like, well, if it works for Ryan, it should work for me. Like he's all hyped on me. So
Do you guys try to keep an eye out for like talent? Are you always looking out for?
Yeah, for sure. I feel
Like-
like I'll send him
yeah, we're
little
always like talking
Instagram
about
pages
it,
every
like,
here
Really?
and there.
It's,
Yeah,
it's good because it's like it's not just me. And if I have like, oh, what you see that kid? And then
Yeah.
I'll like send it to Tyson and he'll be like, oh yeah, I have, or oh no, I haven't, but let me check it out. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
It's
Are there
just
kids
fun,
around
too.
your area that are? I'm sure Utah's got a dope.
yeah. Well, younger
Skate scene.
kids.
there's a kid
Yeah.
over
My
there.
my good friend Shiloh Sweat over here is getting
Okay.
some boards. He's out here
Nice.
it's kind of his sort of team trial.
Oh.
Meeting Ryan for the
Yeah,
first time.
okay,
So
okay.
I'm flowing
okay.
a couple dudes from here and
Yeah,
there. Nothing like serious, and no pressure on any of those dudes either. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes skating can be a lot of pressure, and
Dude, I felt pressure skating in front of like Rick Howard or Mike Carroll when I was trying to get on. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, these guys, I'm being judged, and
Yeah.
they're looking at me. That
No,
can't
I
crook a
felt-
grind right now. They're just gonna like leave me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I
for
felt
sure.
like
yeah, I felt that way when I was younger. But I mean, I've known Ryan for almost 15 years now. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
it wasn't like that at all. But
You weren't
yeah,
you weren't
when-
tripping when you were, but even almost and stuff in Darkstar,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you never
Um,
really felt like you.
I think I felt that definitely at almost, but not really
Okay.
Darkstar because I knew Diet super well already. And then I mean, these guys,
Diet's
I didn't
crazy.
get any hazing or anything. They were nice to me.
Diet's like so
They-
intimidating when you meet him, but then he's so sweet and gentle and like kind, and you're like, what the like it. one of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I definitely had it easy, but
Yeah,
I think
good.
at almost I got a little shit, but
Did you?
it's expected.
Who
not
was
not
giving
like
you- who
not
was
not
it?
super bad shit, but
Day
like,
one? Was
no,
it day
no,
one?
no,
Day
I
one.
only
The last
skated with
person.
Day
I know,
One
I
a
know,
couple
that's what I'm
times.
saying.
No, mostly just James. James
Craig?
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
TM. He would
okay.
give me some shit, but no, I love James,
can see
but
that.
it was just like it was a little different vibe than Darkstar for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
James Craig is the sickest. Dude. Like,
He's dope. Damn,
Yeah.
James Craig, dude.
Was Day One there when you were on?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like for the first few years I was on the team.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and then they started Thank You, but yeah, Haslam had already left by the time I was on.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so. But I only skated with Day One once or twice the whole time I rode for almost.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he likes to skate on his own. It looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah, he did his own
Yeah,
thing.
he's by himself, dude.
Yeah,
So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to ask, what's up with the graphics? How do you guys come up with graphics for your 2 cents?
whatever we want.
Yeah.
Well, how do you come up with a monkey working?
That's basically just me running the brand. The typewriter's fucking backwards. Because clearly a monkey or me as a monkey does not know how to use a typewriter. The banana phone is not connected to the shop that I'm trying to call. And all that shit on the desk is just,
Bills.
yeah, stuff that I owe fucking filmers.
All right. Okay, that makes
And
sense
then,
now.
Smoking a something.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
And it's just,
Sounds like you got a good operation going on over there,
That's
man.
just me running the operation.
That's
but like
perfect.
no, the wife helps me so much with everything, and I wouldn't be able to do it without her.
Yeah.
Like I'm gone on a trip and she's filling orders and just killing it for me, doing everything, and I wouldn't be able to run it without her. And I also wouldn't be able to do it without Sax over there, who's filming and editing all of our stuff for
Okay.
in the
YouTube
trenches
channel?
and he's gonna edit my part and
Oh, sick.
like all that stuff. So we have a super good relationship, and
Dope.
like we just want to hang out. Like we don't even like
Perfect.
when we're hanging out, we're brainstorming, we're drinking beers, we're just having fun, and that's I feel like that's what this whole brand is about for me.
Yeah. What about the name?
It's just us. We're putting in our 2 cents.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can take it or leave it. You can give me your 2 cents and I'll give you a cent back, or I'll give you 2 cents back, or I'll say fuck your 2 cents, and, or I'll be like, damn, I really appreciate the 2 cents that you put in. I'm gonna definitely take that into account and probably utilize it. So yeah, all 2 cents are welcome. Send them in.
Or you should
Let me know.
you should have a 2 cents
Donation jar.
Well, kind of like on,
no,
on the
no,
web-
like
on the
like
website.
a comment.
Yes.
Yeah, like a
Oh, yeah,
suggestion
that'd be
box.
Oh,
Yeah.
A
All right, we're
suggestion
doing
box
it.
for
You
2
could do
cents.
like a 2
Wendy,
cents.
we'll get her.
Yeah.
shit. That's done.
Put in your 2 cents.
Put in your 2 cents.
Right.
What kind of board shape? What kind of size? What kind of graphics?
What
I'm
should
gonna
we
send-
do?
I'm gonna send you an invoice.
And
for
then
that
we
idea.
can like, we'll probably be like, no. Oh, that's kind of,
What about your graphic, Tyson?
One of my homies made that. I don't remember how we came.
We
up with the
originally were
idea.
gonna do something different that was that sword thing that I was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was kind of like in my head. I didn't want to say anything. I was like,
He didn't like the
"Ah."
ideas.
You got a sword?
And then
He's not happy with it.
I was like, But then like Tyson's homie was like, or what did you were like, I think we should do like a coin with the face on it or
Yeah.
something. My homie can make it. And I was like, fuck yeah, like make it. That sounds like a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah.
And then so
That's
we made that and it came out really cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
And so we're probably gonna do one for me too.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
no texture on there. It would have
Yeah,
been
it
cool
would've been
though.
cool with the
It
little
kind of looks
texture,
like it,
yeah.
huh, from far away.
You could do yours like a toonie.
I was
or
thinking
Looney.
that. I was trying to figure it out.
He was mocking
still.
one up for Ryan too, like as a
Oh.
graphic,
Yeah,
but I don't
so-
know if he's finished it yet. So
Gotta
Gotta rep the Canadian currency.
And you turned pro for almost, right?
Mhm.
How did that happen? Did they surprise you? What was going on at that point?
When I got my board, it was a surprise, yeah. But I knew I was going to be turning pro, like with the part that was released and all that. But
Okay.
then it was like a little while after, and yeah.
Oh, after the part came out, then you turned. You didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't with the part. I feel like that
It
would have
was-
hyped it up even more. No.
Maybe.
Who's running that ship over there?
Doing shit wrong over there, clearly.
running
See,
that
that's
ship
I don't know, but
when we're running
was,
it, we take control.
Yeah, it was a couple months after that.
Okay.
And,
Okay. Were you stoked?
No.
Well,
Of course I was stoked. Yeah.
The reason I ask is because some people feel like they're not ready or they're not.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
deserve it at that point, or like. They get surprised and they're
Yeah.
like, I wasn't really expecting
Yeah.
it. I
No.
wanted to do a part or wanted to,
Yeah. No, I knew it was coming. I just didn't exactly know when.
Okay.
And but yeah, no, I was super stoked. You know what I mean? Like that was my lifelong goal, and it took a lot to get there and a lot of work. And
Yeah, man.
So
You've been around for a long time at that point too.
real?
Dude,
yeah, like I turned pro later. I was 27 when I turned pro.
and like you're being in videos when you're 12 years old. Like
Yeah.
you've been in the game for 15 years at that point.
Yeah, I guess
Wait a
so.
minute, that's
I
interesting
tripped
too
that
because
Tyson's 30
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm 30 and he's 10 years younger than me. But then when he's like, I'm 30, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just,
Wait, how old are you?
well, I'm 38,
Okay.
but like, I feel like he should be 28, but he's 30. But I feel like he should also be like 23 the way that he skates.
Okay.
Like,
Secret. Yeah, I'm just 23. I'm still 23.
23, perfect. I'm
Yeah,
22.
yeah, me.
Um,
I'm 20.
But you turned pro later though.
Yeah.
I mean, I turned pro later. Kelly,
At 30 years
were you
old?
30 years old. So
Yeah.
yeah, were you worried at that point in time? Were you like, "Fuck, is this ever going to happen? What do I need to do? Like,
yeah.
what's going on?" Okay.
I mean, especially from like that transition from Darkstar to figuring things out. You know what I mean? Because Chet was talking about turning me pro then, and I was 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, you should have just stuck with us.
I-
You know, been riding it
You
pretty
know.
good with me, and then we would have gone done this.
And we've
you
had talks
can't
about
turn back
this, and like
time.
I've talked to Chet about it too recently. Like I was saying, and like I didn't know. Like I had so many people in my ear about what I should do. That I was just like super young and didn't really know. I didn't know what I should do, so I ended up quitting to like pursue other options, and
Okay,
it didn't work out. So I was kind of like stuck, like
Interesting.
restarting. And then when it was like when I started getting boards from Almost, it was like 2 years before I was on the team, and then I was like getting to be like 21, 22,
Right,
and I
right.
was like, dude, my parents were kind of getting on me, like, okay, you're an adult now, you're not making any money, what are you doing?
Yeah, that
And
gets
then
crazy.
and then especially like years go on, you're still
Yeah.
not pro. I had just some setbacks, you know what I mean, life happening.
For sure.
But just like I knew that if I would have given up and not like kept putting my all into it, I would have just regretted it forever.
Yeah,
So
no, 100%.
I was like, whatever, I'll struggle, I'll be broke, I'll fucking do whatever I got to do to make this happen.
Yeah.
If you're in there for so long, you're like, dude, I
Yeah,
gotta
like
do
it
it.
was
Yeah.
like
Like all you know
you
in
know
that
like
sense.
what you always have the rest of your life to do whatever else. Like,
Yeah.
we only have so long to
It's a
skate.
good way to
so.
look at it for sure.
I was just like, I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? Like I knew kind of where I was at. I was just like, they had talked to me about turning pro a couple different times, and so I was just like, I'm gonna stick it out,
Yeah.
make it happen.
It's interesting. I could see people in your ear maybe about Darkstar and stuff like that because it did have that stigma. you're
Yeah,
talking
sure.
no,
about, you know?
and that was the thing is like being from Utah, I just didn't really understand how it worked. Like I knew that there was like super cool brands and things I was a fan of and all that, but I didn't understand how important it was to like have your board sponsor be your identity.
And also that identity.
You know what I mean? Like
When you say identity, it totally can be like you
Yeah.
could just be stuck with that identity.
I feel like that made it so hard for me.
yeah.
What do you mean? With the identity thing?
Yeah.
What is
yeah.
being on Darkstar?
Being
though?
on,
Being on-
being
yeah,
on
yeah.
Darkstar
For
for
so
so
long, too.
long,
Yeah.
forever, and it was just like, it was tough.
So yeah,
Well,
like,
you were like the dude too, but like
But
to be
that
fair,
it doesn't matter.
no, but that was kind of at least you were
At least
like,
I was the dude.
you were the dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I wasn't in the position that he was. You know what I mean? So I was in the position where I wasn't gonna be able to get a shoe sponsor or an energy drink, like things like that, if I was riding for Darkstar, which is like because I had people coming to me telling me like, hey, we want to do this with you, but not if you ride for Darkstar.
Right.
So that, and then I was in a
And it was different back then when
Yeah.
when it was back then it was more when this is such your identity that like nowadays it's like you're your own identity and these
Yeah, pretty much.
you could be bigger than the board company itself.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know what I mean? You could have
100%.
more followers than the shoe company. You could
Yeah.
have,
Mm-hmm.
and
Some people don't
you
even
are
need a
your own
board
identity,
company.
and and you
Exactly.
don't even need a board sponsor,
Yeah.
and so it's just different now. But back then, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's why I left. You know what I mean? And I was like, it was a weird thing because I loved all these dudes so much.
Right.
But I was like, fuck.
And you're
dude,
getting
like,
offers, and they're saying, "We'll only fuck with you if you're not on Darkstar."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I quit, but then I was like kind of left high and dry a little bit.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It all worked out.
it all
I mean,
worked
at the
out.
end
Yeah,
of
no,
the
I'm
day,
glad for the way it all worked out now.
Yeah.
Like taught me a lot about myself, and
for sure.
I'm here now. We're here. We're still doing it.
Man, 2 Cents Skateboards, bro. Leave your 2 cents on their website. You got to get that going before this comes out, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably make that happen.
I don't know how you would
On
make it
it.
happen. Maybe there's
Yeah.
an app or something, a plug-in or something.
I have people.
You got people?
Yeah, I have people.
Oh, okay.
Good people.
You got good
All
people?
close people. Everybody's in the crew.
What about your?
Even
Are
the
you
tech
doing the
person.
website or what? What's going on?
I already texted her.
Oh,
Look
you
at
already-
that.
Oh, the
Oh,
text
yeah.
has already
See,
gone
he's
through.
on it.
Boom.
2 cents.
What about your brother? Is he on the team?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. All right, sorry.
I mean, no, like, I gave him boards. I'm still waiting on the feedback. But, like,
He doesn't like
he's
the
like,
shapes.
dude, it's so cold right now. I've been working so much. I can't skate.
Where's he at?
He's in Vancouver.
Is he in Vancouver?
Yeah.
What's he
Okay.
doing?
He's working construction.
Nice.
Yeah. Gnarly
Bro,
construction.
it's hard to work like blue collar stuff and go skate.
I can tell
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
No doubt.
I mean, I was like before I was painting, I was doing cabinets for a while, and that shit kicks your ass.
time consuming.
It is.
Shit.
Yeah, no, like working 9 to 5 and trying to film on the weekend is tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
for
you
sure.
muscles, though.
It does, and then
Takes
like
muscles.
the time that you do get to skate, you're like, all right, this is my time. You know, you utilize it a little better.
And you're
whereas-
super psyched, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like I got lazy for a while when I had like steady money from skating, and I was just like, I'll skate whenever.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get anything done, you know.
Totally.
So
It's interesting because we always talk about like, oh, it sucks. People have to have multiple jobs and everything, but it's like, what can be done? Like, how could skateboarding change that everybody could be live a decent life from skateboarding?
good question.
I think this.
crazy,
This is
right?
what I think.
Go
this
ahead.
is what I
Go
think.
ahead. Let's
I
hear it.
mean, maybe all you people who are buying stuff out there could buy a little bit more of the skater-owned stuff and not funneling the money into the big corporations.
Okay,
Even though
yeah.
back Red Bull and whatever else, but like, just be a little bit more conscious about it and
Vote with your
support the
dollars.
Yeah, support the
Right.
support the stuff that the
there's a
skater
lot,
owned
though.
shit,
There's a lot
like
of
FP.
skater-owned
Support
Yeah, I was
FP.
gonna say there's
a lot
so
of
many
skater-owned
brands.
stuff. Every city, every little thing has their own that they sell to the
So
skate
support
shops and
that.
stuff like
Support your local shit.
yeah.
that. Yeah, but I mean, fuck. I
Well,
don't know.
it's
Maybe,
hard.
yeah, I don't know. Vote with your dollars.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Red Bull though is that like skateboarders aren't like they're doing that and buying Red Bulls on the side. That's not
I know, but I
that's not like a
still
skate
I
industry
still
thing.
see it as like it's a big.
But they're not.
Yeah, totally. But
They're not competing with any.
Yeah,
any
exactly.
No, you're right.
skateboard
Yes,
company.
you're right. You're right.
And also, they do a lot for skateboarding.
Oh,
and
they
do a
do
lot
so
for
much.
skate shops and
Dude,
stuff like
yeah.
that, which you don't even realize. Like
They really
the terminal takeover that we went to,
Yeah,
like they do
dude.
the whole thing. They don't even publicize this thing. I mean, they do, but they don't. Like it's all for the shops. You know,
Dude,
and
it's
like they
pretty
bring in
sick.
skaters and everything. They spend probably like
$500,000.
$500,000
Yeah.
like doing this thing just for
Somewhere around there.
just cause.
just cause.
just
I
to
don't
get the communities together.
100%.
To do shit.
And
And
so,
that's
I mean, whatever you think about these companies, like they do a lot of good.
and they do
sure.
not need
They
to
do
do
help.
that at
No.
all.
Yeah.
At
I mean,
all.
it's like similar with like Zoomies or something. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they actually help core skaters so much.
Big time.
A lot
Or
of
just
co-
like
a lot
other
of
things like that. You
let's
know,
let's
other
be honest right
stores
now. A
or-
lot of companies are still here with us because of Zoomies.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
So-
people can say whatever they want.
100%. But
I mean,
you know,
that's like what we were saying before, like with like the modeling thing or whatever else you got to do to kind of just keep it going.
Right.
Like, fuck it, dude.
yeah. I mean, your
Straight
your
up.
favorite
You're still
company.
skating and you're still the same person at the end of the day.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
who cares? you know?
Taking a photo.
Your
No,
favorite.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
taking a
wasn't saying
photo.
anything like against anybody who skates for these, bigger companies.
No, we
But,
understand.
Like,
Yeah,
I know
totally.
what
but
you're
like
saying,
like
for sure,
Lakai
for
is
sure.
not
Yeah.
with us anymore.
Right.
They had to sell it probably because of they were over dealing with it. And if more people were buying Lakais at the
Right.
time,
Right.
they probably wouldn't have had to do that. And
They weren't over
then
dealing with it. It outgrew them,
it out-
unfortunately.
Oh, it did. Okay.
And they had to make moves,
Oh.
because they didn't have the stability. So they had people buy into it, and then when that happens, then you
They
don't
lost,
have the
they
control.
lost
Yeah, you
control.
lose control,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I saw
So that's a different scenario.
For sure.
on the someone sent it to me like they're announcing a new like a team on the team page like soon.
Oh, no.
They had a countdown like they did with the premiere.
Was it today?
I saw it yesterday. Someone said it to me, I was like, no, don't just stop.
Yeah.
Stop what
Just
you're doing.
Gonna be some random kids or what?
I don't know. That's
crazy, bro.
a tough one to talk on, really, to be honest. But
yeah,
just
that's
sucks.
a bummer.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's like, I feel like for people like us, the guys.
You know, those
The sick
videos
shit
that they
and-
made
yeah.
were
Bro,
the all-time videos.
that's
So
like core
fully-
core of the core right there.
You know,
Fully
like,
flared changed
yeah,
the landscape of
Fully
skateboarding.
Flared is
Oh, yeah.
one of those videos that is just up there forever as an iconic video and
That was
changed my view on a skateboard video forever.
Yeah.
This is the
Definitely.
next level of
sure.
an amazing skate video.
Yeah. But it goes back to, skaters supporting skater-owned brands. Because, like, nowadays there's not, on one hand, I can count how many skater-owned shoe companies there are.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, that used to not be the case,
What's the hand? What's the count?
It's like 2. You know what I mean? Like,
That's not-
I
there's-
could have an
There's FP, ours is yours.
That's
Ours
pretty
is
much
here,
it.
yeah.
What else besides that?
well,
Opus?
technically,
Opus, yes, an Opus.
S America and Etnies are still skater owned.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
they're
would
sold
say that-
under
I would say that
Snydecker,
those
but-
are in the category too.
Yeah.
What else? There's got to be some.
Last Resort.
Last
Last
Resort.
Resort.
Yeah.
Opus
Right.
and
Opus.
Last Resort.
Okay,
So
so that is
five.
five.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Five,
Give or
and
take,
then like
give or
one of
take.
them's like the S America at
Here's
Etnies branch.
here's a funny
Well, it's
thing.
Snydecker Group, though.
Yeah,
It's still,
it's still under.
whatever
It's still like
Yeah.
their own thing. But yeah, I saw at a skate shop posted something for like, oh, we have our Black Friday sales, blah blah. We have everything from Nike, Adidas, New Balance. I'm like, damn, dude, that's
That's how they
the skate shops now.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is,
Dude.
Yeah.
You
Do
know?
you remember
It's
the
not
old
like, oh, we got
Transworld
America.
video?
You go back
Yeah.
25 years or
Etnies,
20 years,
yeah.
and it was Etnies, like DVS,
DC.
iPath, DC.
Well,
Like, there's so many.
That's what I was saying about the opportunities.
Yeah.
Like the average skateboarder can make a great living with a shoe colorway, a clothing sponsor, a wheel
But there's
sponsor,
only
a
a
truck
few,
sponsor.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's no clothing companies anymore. Even.
no, clothing companies.
Clothing
Scarce.
company's gone.
Volcom,
Red Dragon's still alive.
Red Dragon.
Will you hook me up with them? I gotta.
You
yeah,
want
I'll-
some stuff?
I'm gonna.
Dude,
I'll
sure
Red Dragon-
Moses will hook it.
No, I
up.
need a paycheck too.
You're not getting that.
What?
You might have to do some. You might have to do some social posts.
Couple more slip
but-
flip manis.
Dude,
I'll
I
do
mean,
some social
I
posts
think
all day
Steve
long.
Cab's getting a check.
Seriously?
Yeah, he does socials for
Bro,
them.
I gotta.
But the,
You wear the hat?
but
You
the
wear the
dragon
hat?
coincides with his whole kit.
He is a dragon.
does,
He
yeah,
is
it
a-
does, it does.
Yeah, it does.
He's been dragon
He's
forever.
been
dude.
dragon.
I'll be
Bro.
Crop Dragon. I don't care. He's
Dragon.
Cab Dragon. I'll be Crop
That
Dragon.
does not. That doesn't flow that
Moses.
good.
Moses. First of all,
Moses is the best. You
Moses
guys have no
Itkonen,
idea.
This is what he's why I do front nose slides.
So I should actually be getting lessons from him then on the front nose side.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true. But I'll back him up. I'll
Dude,
back him.
Moses is the best dude. You don't understand. He freaking goes to the skate parks around the lower mainland in Canada and steel sticks all the ledges
Really?
and just goes and fixes spots.
Wow.
He goes to like the plaza in Vancouver at like 8
the
a.m.
winds blow.
and just like is fixing all the cracks in the granite ledges.
Wow.
That's
And then
amazing.
like posts a picture or a thing on his story like just fixed all these ledges at the plaza. Enjoy.
Wow.
And like you just look at the ledge after and you're like, whoa, dude, he did such a good job.
Talk about
Is this
skaters
Moses?
supporting
He's
skaters.
he's
Shit.
like, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's like I watch a lot of stuff in skating, and I feel like that there's a lot of people that skate and then they kind of get over it and they kind of just like, well, whatever, and they're still kind of in the industry and they're but like Moses is like one of those dudes where he's like still so into it and like core, and his like kid skates and he's like cheering his kid on, or like
Love
probably
it.
fix a spot for his kid or something like that, and like and
He's
just
rad.
like, and there's a lot of other dudes like that too, but and you know, like a Jeremy Klein or something, or you know, like, and those guys are just so special to me, like a Dan Connolly, you know, like just all those guys that are like OGs and like still like out in the field like filming and fixing spots and
Just doing it,
just
yeah,
like that
man.
is like this, that's how I want to be, and that's how I am gonna be, like,
Dude, this is one of my favorite video
sure.
parts, man. Moses in Mad Circle. Moses Itkonen, man. It's so good.
Yeah,
Can you-
transition skills.
Can we
bro.
tell Moses or ask Moses to come down here to do an episode, please?
I can try. We'll
'Cause
see. That would be epic, dude. He's probably got the best stories of.
I'm
yeah.
a fan, bro.
Back
Even
in
from
the
the business
day,
side,
with
bro.
the RDS shit was so gnarly.
Yeah, the gnarly ass
Like,
distribution.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Does he still have it?
Does he still have
He
it?
still runs. Center.
Center,
Yeah.
Yeah, center is like. I was like, yo, can I get some boards in center mode? We'll see. He says.
He's like,
What was it with
We'll
that
see,
spot? What was that spot all about?
That's
That
why it
was
was in
in
the cuts.
Canada.
I don't,
That was just a reservoir, so like a water reservoir, and it had like ledges, and there was a bunch of them in Canada, but that was the Tawasin one, and that's where they would all just fucking go meet up. And
That was
girl
like
had
skate and drink
girl had
beers and-
some footage there.
yeah, that was like the spot where like I don't know, Rick Howard and fucking the Red Dragon dudes and everybody Vancouver scene would just be like, oh yeah, let's go out to this chill ledge spot and go fuck around.
Yeah.
no
That's cool.
bust.
I was in all like goldfish and
Yeah.
shit like that. Rick did a hard flip over it, I think.
I went there one time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just
Is it still
once,
there?
really?
Well, I think when I was coming up, it was kind of like going away, and like ledges were knobbed, and people were getting mad at people skating there. It kind of.
Oh, so it's done now.
What ended up happening was they started like bringing ramps and like like turning it into a skate park, and then
They were like, no.
people were lighting the ramps on fire probably, and
That's
Turned into a
not
shit
good.
show.
Burning them
fucking
down.
partying like
The Black Blues,
kokanees,
Kokanees, fucking Molsons, dude.
black plagues. Come on, Hoffer. This is the new. This is still like a Canadian beer.
Are you
It's-
part owner
it's
of that as
Hoffer.
well?
Yeah, I'm part owner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats on
Yeah,
that
there's
as well.
a sick little, group of skaters and stuff that are part of it. I
Yeah.
mean, nobody's like repping it that hard. I feel like everybody's got
Is it slowly growing
other
though?
stuff
Do
going
you feel
on.
like
Yeah,
it's,
for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, Hoffert sends us little things that are like, look at this is what we're doing. This is what we've been doing. Like
Sick.
COVID fucked us, but we're coming back. Like, so.
because there's a brewery too, right?
Yeah, it's a brewery, and then we have 2 other tap rooms.
Amazing.
There's a tap room in like Escondido, and then the main brewery is in Vista, and then there's another one somewhere further south in San Diego.
So sick.
Haven't been, but
Tyson,
slow
you got
grow.
a little drink sponsor too, yeah?
Yeah, dude. These guys just hit me up on the gram. Squatters. It's like a local Salt Lake brewery that just is expanding, and yeah,
That's right.
new beer sponsor. It's
Okay.
dope.
Super sick.
Yeah.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah, all the people that work there are super dope, and they do a bunch of cool stuff around Salt Lake, and
That's good.
they're like partnered with the ski resorts and the soccer team and all these different things. So they,
Are you the first skater that they're kind of messing with?
yeah, I think they have like a couple like ambassadors. It's like a mostly social media type thing. So they have a couple other ambassadors. I think they have another company that's kind of like a sister company called Wasatch, and they hook up some skiers and snowboarders, and so yeah, I'm the first skater though.
Super sick.
I'm down for a flow box.
Yeah, we
dude.
need a
Hey, yeah, we'll
Hey.
get you some beers.
Yeah.
some boxes,
Bev, we need a
Yeah,
Bev
yeah.
sponsor, bro. What's up?
what do you mean? You guys don't what?
What do you mean? I got.
What's Tom doing?
What are you talking about? We're Black Plague. What's going on, man?
Black
Cut us a
Plague.
check.
No, okay,
man.
I'll get a hold of Hoffer. Yeah, we'll get you guys cases up here, dude.
No, we need money, bro.
We need
Oh,
money.
what?
Chris needs a red dragon hat with a check. You need a.
I'll have a
Fucking
red
Black
dragon,
Plague.
Black Plague. I'll have all the logos on my
yeah.
hat.
Dude, I used to ride for
NASCAR
Neff,
style.
and I was like negotiating a Neff with the Red Bull, and
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it was a nightmare.
Really?
I made it happen for a couple years. but it
Okay.
was a
Then you
nightmare.
rocked the Neff
Neff Red Bull.
I had a
Neff Red Bull hat
Red
or
Bull hat.
beanie. Was it hat or
Hat
beanies?
and beanies. I had it figured out, but didn't last long.
2 logos.
Yeah.
I'll
That
put
was-
as many on my hair as
Dude,
possible.
that
bro.
those were the days. Those were the glory days. Just like however many logos you can fit on there for that one check at the contest or whatever. It was crazy.
NASCAR.
I remember Diet had a freaking shirt, Neff and Rockstar and something else on it, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy, bro." He's like, "Yeah, just for the contest." I was like,
Ka-ching.
"Smart,
Yeah.
This guy's smart.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Smarter than
dude.
he looks."
Get it all. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Dude, I get that. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. That's all I'm saying. We need a Bev sponsor, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta hook it
we
up.
definitely do.
We'll promote that
Are
shit.
they,
out of it, dude.
are they? Is Juicy coming down here anytime soon?
Dude, we'll have to make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those-
I think
those are
I
pretty
think
good,
as of
actually.
right
They're
now,
pretty good.
Juicy
It's
is
pretty nice.
well, Squatters is the brewery. Juicy
Yeah.
IPA is the,
Oh, okay.
this particular beer, but
Yeah.
I think Squatters is outside of Utah for sure.
Oh, are they? Okay.
But I know this one specific is the the hot cellar in Utah.
Oh,
it's a 5% IPA, so
that's
it's,
good.
yeah, it's like a, you know what I mean? Like sometimes IPAs are a little
heavy.
a little over the top and heavy, so this is kind of like just like a casual beer.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah.
It's not no Allagash like Duran likes.
Hey, we
them.
might be able
No,
to.
it's not a 9%.
Yeah, dude, those ones those ones are kind of hard to drink
crazy.
sometimes.
I'll just do 2 of them. I mean, I don't go heavy in the paint, bro.
yeah.
Only 2 and I'm good, bro. Yeah.
John's over here like.
Hey guys, like
He's
time.
never,
that was budget.
you already know.
You've never been like I'm drunk.
I'm
dude.
not gonna be
Yeah.
fucking drunk on this shit, bro. Are you serious?
Chris is
come on.
has had his days doing it, and it's fun.
Oh yeah.
You got
we have a
drunk
good
on the show
time.
before?
Yeah, we have a good time, man. Peanut butter whiskey, bro. That's
I'll get a nice little buzz.
my
That's
shit
about
right
it.
here, bro.
Take a swig, dude.
I'm gonna
take a
smell.
Oh,
Peanut butter
Oh,
whiskey.
dude, it's fucking.
It's good.
Oh, I know this. This is
Take
good.
a sip.
Oh, I know this.
That's a familiar smell.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this.
It's better cold. You put it in the freeze, you get a little cold in there, but it's nice, man.
Buttery.
Thank you.
There you go.
Peanut buttery.
Hey,
There
there's your
you
drink
go. You
sponsor
already
right
know.
there, dude.
We've had they did
Buddy.
sponsor us
Oh,
at
they
one
do.
point.
I don't
in
even
time.
like whiskey, but like
Okay.
that and like Fireball.
I mean, bro.
Oh, I fucking hate
Fireball.
Fireball,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
I can drink.
I
That'll
hate
get you going.
Fireball.
That's like shit.
That's like the fun drink that
Yeah.
me and friends have. I don't know why.
The fun
my,
drink?
My dad like.
Yeah, you're just
I
like,
feel
fuck,
like-
let's do Fireball.
I feel like that's like a 19-year-old girl drink.
my dad.
I
That
don't know. Mike Mo loves it, and so we go with Mike Mo.
You
Right?
know, Mike Mo's a kid at heart, bro.
Yeah.
He loves that shit.
when I was a kid, my dad would be like, I'd be out riding dirt bikes with my dad and his friends, and then one of his friends would pull out this satchel and be firing back some Fireball, and I'd be looking at this fucking gnarly hill that we're supposed to ride up, and I can't do the hill, Dad, I can't do the hill, it's too gnarly. And I'm like 16 probably, maybe 15, and then my dad's friend would be like, drink this, and then you're going for the hill.
Wow.
And then I'd be like I'm like pretty young. I haven't really drank before. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. Like total peer pressure by all these like 40-year-olds. And then I'm like, wow, wow, wow.
Up the hill.
What was
Ripped
your-
it up the hill.
What was your
Wow.
thought and how it tasted? Because that's pretty gnarly.
Oh, cinnamon hearts.
Yeah. Cinnamon
Dude, I
hearts.
love cinnamon.
Yeah, it was
shit.
cinnamon
oh
hearts.
Oh my god, I
It
love
was
it.
That's how I thought
I was
it
like
is.
young. I was like, oh, that was good. That was awesome. I thought it was gonna be so, because you're like young and you smell like somebody drinking like scotch or something, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be like that?
holy
Yeah.
shit.
We
Yeah, I
should
thought
get-
it was gonna be like scotch.
We should get some
Yeah.
Fireball also, man.
Fireball?
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
get some
I'm
Fireball.
down.
Fireball.
Sponsor.
Rush, fired up, man. Let's get some
Hit the
Fireball
liquor
and
store real
Screwball.
quick.
I know.
Send
Well,
them
not
out.
right now.
Send them out.
Not right now, dude. Not right now. Well, listen, 2 Cents Skateboards. Congrats on everything, dude. I really enjoy the YouTube channel. I do. If anybody out there wants to follow these guys on their YouTube channel, you guys are doing some fun stuff out
We're
there.
doing more stuff. We're
Yeah?
doing more stuff. It's coming. We're just stacking it up, trying to make sure we have shit ready. And
No, it's great.
I wish, honestly, if I had unlimited
is a
budget,
good- that's a
all
good-
my budget would go to just getting sacks to come with.
What do you mean?
Well, like if I could just buy him a flight to come to China
Oh,
or
I
wherever I
understand.
go, then
Right,
we
right,
could have
right,
in the
right,
trenches in China with me at Street League, and then we go hit all these spots. And but there's just like instead it's just like here's our phone clips, and
Bro, all you need to do is
it's not
you
official.
need to get him on Red Bull.
I need to get him on an
Get him on-
energy drink,
Well, you get him on
and I
Red Bull.
get him
and
in
then
Street
you guys
League.
could travel together, and you could
to-
double up on all the. You know what I'm saying?
Fair package over
I
here.
know.
Yeah, dude.
That was the plan.
I'm just whispering so that nobody
Did
else
that.
can hear. But
I helped TJ get on Red Bull, and then we were supposed to skate more. We skated a lot though. We actually skated a lot, dude. I love TJ. We skate so much.
Hey,
Still.
we can run back the same thing.
2 Cents Skateboards on YouTube and the website. Hopefully, there'll be a put in your 2 cents comment section on your
Yeah,
website.
it's coming soon.
Oh, there it is, right there. Boom.
Subscribe to the YouTube because we got stuff coming.
Yeah.
Just don't know when.
Go support. Vote with your dollars.
Yeah.
Vote with your dollars, man.
Yes,
I'm a big
sir.
fan. I'm a big fan. Well, wait a minute. We got to get. Can we give you some 9 Club stuff to take home with you?
I'll
Okay,
take
well,
some.
okay.
Only if I can give you
I'll
some
buy
2
some.
cent stuff. Can I
You've
give you some
drinking
2
way
cents?
too much
Can
peanut
I
butter
give you
whiskey,
some 2
bro.
cent stuff?
Yeah.
So we
Of
do a
course,
trade.
bro.
You're
You
not
wanna
going to
do a
give
trade?
me anything. We're
You
going
gonna
to
do a
trade stuff.
You want to trade?
Ooh,
Yeah,
a
like
trade?
Okay.
like fur traders. Like
You're gonna
you're
just-
you're
why don't you
trading
just-
with a Canadian fur trader.
Why don't you just leave all your boards here?
We're going to.
Okay. Perfect.
go.
Perfect.
And I got a secret goodies.
You got secret goodies?
Right, right now?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you get your little secret goodies, and I'll get our secret goodies.
It's only for the team, but I guess you guys are cool enough, you know.
He had a few drinks, so he's feeling pretty good right now. He's
Yeah.
like,
You want another drink?
I'll give you guys
You got another drink?
some of our unreleased. No, it's nothing special.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Kelly,
man.
we could do the. We could get them some 9 Club.
I'm gonna
gear,
go
bro.
while Kelly goes.
Wait, what
we'll
size are you
trade.
guys? Large, medium.
Medium. Yeah.
I'm a large, yeah.
Okay. We'll hook everyone
right.
up when we're done with all you guys too.
All right, Tyson. Now that
Chris.
now that Ryan Decenzo's gone, he
boss
can't
left.
hear us. The boss left. What do you really think of this guy? Is he cool? Is he?
No, he's.
You can't hear us? You can still hear us?
No, I can't.
Okay, good.
No,
Good.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent a good amount of time together over the years, just
Yeah.
going on trips and contests and parties and all kinds of good stuff.
No, man. I think what you guys got going on is good because it is. I mean, skating. We just want to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, and be with our homies.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're doing too.
Yeah.
Because like Ryan's not really a boss; he's just a homie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And we're both trying to do it together. And the more motivation we both have to just skate and do our best, then the more we're both going to benefit from it.
For sure.
It's kind of just like it just kind of like flows. I feel like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's no nothing too serious.
We got some team hats.
Oh wow.
These are team only.
These are
hats.
team only. This is like Red Bull. Like
Yeah,
they only
it's
give.
like nobody's getting
Oh, only
these
for the
hats.
team.
Okay.
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 Ever.
Well, hold it. You got other
Maybe
stuff
not.
too, or is just this?
No, just that.
Oh, just the hats.
boards.
Oh, and the boards.
Well, I was gonna get there's more boards over there. I don't know how many boards
Okay.
you want.
We want all the boards.
He needs a whole
man.
box, dude. He's breaking
Well, we're
boards
gonna-
every day.
Every day, dude.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
we should give him one for the wall, and you should try to skate one. But
Also-
you skate girl boards or what?
I've got to show you my 7.8 board that I just set
wanna
up,
see
man.
that.
You just you'd love that thing. Thanks for the hat. Let me see.
You don't have to wear it. You
I'm gonna wear it, bro.
No,
Put it on
he's
your
got to put
wall
it
or-
on, dude, for the show. We should have given it to him at the
We got hats for
beginning.
you guys too.
Sure.
There you go. Look.
And,
There you go. Look. Kelly, what do you think?
you look awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Whoa, Brian, hold on, bro. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Dude,
just wanna
chill,
compare the
bro.
hats.
No. Hold on, dude. There's
Who's
a
Richardson?
that's the homie that makes the hats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the homie. Don't even have it. Hold on, dude. First of all, Tyson. First of all, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Of course, dude, you can come back anytime, dude.
Anytime?
Come back.
All right.
Yeah, dude, Ryan. Always a pleasure.
Maybe don't come back anytime
You
soon.
can come back anytime you want. Anytime you want.
He's gonna hide the peanut butter whiskey
Anytime
next
you
time.
want. Next time we're gonna have Fireball, man. We're gonna get you riding up hills and shit. Listen, here's a 9 Club hat for you, dude. Right there.
Thank you.
Boom. Okay, here's one for you too, Ryan.
You put a Red Bull logo on it somewhere.
Yeah, you got to put the Red Bull on there. It's all right though. He's done it with Neff. He could do it with 9 Club.
That'll work. That works.
See, no, maybe I could get like 9 Club Red Bull with the beanie underneath and the hat over top.
Oh, Chris will tell you about the incentive program.
Have a hat.
With the headphones on.
Yeah, with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Who's a coffee drinker? You a coffee drinker? You
I
coffee
am
drinker?
pretty light
There
Here
coffee
you
you
go.
go.
drinker.
This is a 9 Club Yeti
Yes.
coffee. Well, you could put anything in there. It
This
fits
will-
in the cup holder.
This will
It's
get
ama-
used every day.
Dude, I use mine every goddamn day.
I need
I
it. I
love
need
it,
a new
dude.
one.
I love it. You're a water drinker, huh? Here's some.
Anything but water. No, I'm just kidding.
Red Bull and beer, and that's it.
Yeah, put your
Yeah.
Red Bull and
Yeah, how
beer
do
in there
you
at the
think
same
he
time.
stays looking so young and
Yeah.
skating so gnarly? It's Red Bull and beer.
Red Bull and beer. IPAs and fucking
You unscrews.
Fireball.
That's the trick.
We're gonna split. Listen, you can go back to our warehouse. You know, like the first time you went in the warehouse and grabbed stuff. But here's a 9 Club shirt for you.
Thank
Here's
you.
here's a crew neck for you. You like crew necks?
Shit. Yeah,
It's a little chilly out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It is
getting
kind of
chilly.
cold.
bro.
Okay.
It was-
Hey, it's warmer than Utah right now, though.
Is it?
Thank you,
Oh
dog.
fuck yeah!
It was-
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
probably
It's cold in
as hell.
Utah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's- It hasn't snowed too much
Oh,
this
this
year
is
yet,
like
but
isn't
It
that
will.
like North
I'm sure it
Carolina?
will.
Well, it's 9 Club. Yeah.
Okay.
You could.
But it's
I mean, if
kinda
you're
similar.
North, if you're North Carolina, you could rep it.
Okay.
Skull Candy. Listen, you could even put this on your belt loop, dude. You could do whatever you want, man. This is a kilo. We got one for both you guys.
I keep one of these on my belt loop at work all the time. Yeah.
Oh, then you got you got a backup.
Yep.
You can listen to Nine Club the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. I do sometimes.
Ooh.
Dude, this
Beautiful.
Skull Candy stuff is legit. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty.
The people at Skull Candy are the homies.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they're based out of Park City.
That's
so-
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. No way.
Yep.
Yeah,
to
they've
Skull
been,
Candy.
they've been helping us out a little bit.
Yep.
We had mentioned this earlier.
The
in
important
show.
part.
Yes, this is our new bolt. This is our new bolt company, dude. All right, it's called Nuts and Bolts by the 9 Club. You're on the team. There's your first package. 2 packages of bolts.
Thank you.
Which one are they? The Allen or?
Allen key, 7/8.
Dialed.
Perfect.
Do we need a contract
totally
for
way to go.
sign?
That's what
No,
he
no
requested.
contract.
It's
You
just
know,
like verbal
yeah,
agreement.
verbal agreement.
Yeah, the verbal agreement.
It's all
yeah.
good.
It's like girl chocolate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys don't need contracts.
No,
contract.
this is all. It's a
All
homie.
the-
It's homie.
That's how all
deal.
the core companies are these days.
No board contracts. Are you
Homie
serious?
deal, man.
Unless you're on like one of those big corporate, it's probably not like a contract.
Well, we're gonna be big in corporate one day, but we're gonna keep it.
Do you know
super
core is
super
possible.
core?
Shorties,
Core.
diamonds?
Right.
There's a lot of people that have gone big with bolts, man. That's our plan.
That's your plan.
Dude, I mean
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna
not
go
a
crazy
bad
with
plan.
bolts. Yeah.
Like Tory with Grizzly,
I'm
same thing.
Grip
yeah.
tape, bolts,
Bolts, yeah.
So that we're
Fire.
starting off with this. So you're on the team. I don't care if you
Okay.
want to or not.
All right, all right.
There you go.
Might have to tell Rhino to stop sending me the indie hardware.
All good, dude. All good.
No, you can
All
still
good.
use, but you're still on their team. It doesn't matter. You're still on nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do give photo incentive only for the cover of Thrasher. Okay, $20 with the 9 Club sticker.
$20?
$20 bucks.
What about
20
close,
bucks.
closer,
20 bucks.
closer mag? What about
Jamie Owens.
Yeah.
$10.
Oh,
For the cover.
Yeah, for the cover.
oh man.
Closer magazine. Shout out to
I
Closer.
really like Closer magazine.
It's we love it too.
Why is it less?
What?
We only have
just
so
giving you
much
a-
money.
we can't
We only
do
have
it.
so much money here.
Dude, we only have. I mean, we're starting a bowl company, dude. We don't have that much money, bro.
Okay.
I'm serious though. Cover of Thrasher,
All right, $20.
and you $20. You heard? You have to do it the old school way though. You have to photocopy the mag, send it to us. Then we pay.
I
'Cause
can't
we won't
send
see
you a
it.
screenshot.
You
You're
got
not
a
going to
photo.
see the Instagram
You got to
post,
take it to
dude?
Kinko's.
Text you a photo.
You got to send
I
it
have
to
to print
Kinko's.
it out, huh?
You probably have a photocopier at your house, right?
I could figure it out.
We got hats for you guys too.
Yeah, we got hats for Kelly and Jerome.
Dang.
Oh, I thought you were
Jerome.
saying back to this.
No.
For you guys back
Here,
there.
by the
over
way,
there.
here's some 2 cents hats for you guys, man. Congratulations.
Hey, look,
Chris-
you're on the team now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
claimed the black one, so you guys got to fight over those colors.
That's
I'll
true.
I'll
take
take-
that.
Yeah, these are team
take the tan
team
one.
only.
Doug,
Okay, cool.
this is your kind.
Great.
Yeah,
You're a
this is-
10
Oh,
hat, dude.
Kelly already
I'm a
has a
10
gray
hat.
hat on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take the gray. I'll take the gray.
Nobody's got any of these hats that aren't on the team yet. so-
Okay.
And there might probably not going to be any left for the website, realistically. Like,
Oh, we took them all.
No.
Sweated them all.
no, dude, that's the whole plan. Don't let anybody buy anything.
They're sold out. It's sold out.
Everything's sold out all the time.
By the way, the nuts and bolts comes with a sticker too.
Beauty.
So you got.
Oh, but you have
I'm
to have
actually
the bigger
looking forward to
sticker
these.
for the $20 on Thrasher cover.
Well, you
if
got
it's visible,
oh,
9
okay.
Club logo, visible, cover of Thrasher,
I'm gonna
$20.
try and get that. You guys have no idea. I'm gonna try and get that $20 just for hijinks.
yeah, and it has to say the 9 Club. If it says club or 9,
Like,
What if it
Or
says
I'm
9
Club-
Club and I cut off the?
No cutting corners over
Done.
there.
like
No.
if you board slide and it cuts the B off or something, like, dude, no, man.
Imagine.
that's not. No,
You
it's
can,
not
you can fully tell what it is, but nah.
Nah, just
like cutting it.
stipulation.
Yeah.
It's in the fine print.
That's how these
Yeah,
companies
pretty
be
much.
running shit these days, though, huh?
we're just trying
protect
to
themselves.
we're just trying to save a buck over here, man. That's
Yeah.
all. No, seriously, dude. Decenzo, thank
Yeah.
you so much, bro.
Yeah.
Keep killing it, dude. Bro, such a pleasure and an honor.
Yeah.
Such a big fan, dude. And also Tyson, you too, dude. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming on the
Yeah,
show.
thank you for having
thanks
Big
for
fan.
having us.
Keep it up with the good work. Impossibles, nose slides, and ollie heels outs.
Back 3 nose
Locking it
manuals. Back 3 nose.
Oh,
manuals.
we're gonna
Dude.
go get. Hopefully, what time is it? I don't know.
Yeah, do we got
It's
some
2:45.
daylight? Oh, we got like
Yeah, you got a
couple
couple
hours.
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
Hour
There's
and
a
a half.
spot right over
There's a
here.
spot
Tyson's.
over here.
Oh.
Just trying to trick
Which
We've
you.
been
one?
thinking
Whoa,
about.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
it's not, dude. It's not even a spot.
Whoa.
He's gonna make it a
But what-
spot.
Little mani
No,
pad
it's
over
like
here.
not it's a spot, but it's not like
The one in the
in
marina.
the circle. No, the
Oh,
roundabout.
in that
In the
roundabout.
roundabout.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the roundabout.
That
It's right there. It's right
I know,
there.
I know.
It's right there.
But we were skating
But
by
it's
it.
good for one thing, and he might be able to do it. And,
Back 3 crook.
Okay.
Going straight on. Have you thought about that?
Oh, that I never.
I've thought about
that
it, but
be
like it would
fucking
have to be on
sick.
something
Yeah.
like this tall. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. That ledge is like that tall.
No,
No, you could go to Flushing Meadows and do it on that little outledge that
Ooh.
Nikolai did the switch
Oh
tray
yeah,
crook
that's
on.
true.
That's a good idea.
That's true.
That would
should-
be insane.
Yeah.
Go to New York.
Weren't you just in New York?
Yeah, we didn't go there though.
Ah.
I actually I'll go with you. I have a trick I want to do in New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you wanna do?
Settle this.
Nose grind up the little rainbow thing that Jamie Foy did.
The whole
yeah,
thing.
those chilling.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'll go try that with you.
Look,
What do you mean
Kelly
go
doesn't.
try that with
It's a
me?
big joke.
Kelly doesn't
go.
believe in you, dude.
Joke?
He's laughing at you.
Excuse me,
It's a big
Dubs.
joke over here. It's turning into-
Joke?
What?
What are you
Is this
talking?
serious?
I think I could
Are you
50
serious?
it.
Yeah, Dubs. The thing is,
I
man,
could
it's
totally
like,
see you 50-50.
these guys don't even believe that I can have the ability to nose grind that thing.
That's what I'm
what's
saying.
crazy. That's
I'll,
what's
I'll
crazy.
go be there and I'll be your wax guy.
See what I'm saying?
I could wax it for you, but I don't
Yeah,
think
we
you're
can
gonna
wax
do
it too. I can hang
I'll
out.
wax it for
I'll
him
hang out all
every
day
try.
Yeah, I could wax it for you. I could help.
Every try.
Me and Dubs will
He
hang
was
out
my
there
wax
with you.
guy
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yes, I'll wax for him every try.
See?
Have you guys seen this spot?
I know the spot. The rainbow Jamie
Yeah.
Foy front nose.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I haven't seen it in person. But
I haven't
No,
seen it.
it's
I've never seen it in person.
Somebody
I don't
was like saying like, I saw that thing in person. It's insane.
Yeah.
Front noses.
Who said that?
Jack.
Who?
I can't remember who. Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I went there. It's impossible."
Otherwise, more tricks will be done on it.
Yeah,
if it was that
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And if
Have
if
you
it
seen-
was more possible for like normal people to do tricks, Jamie would have front crooked it.
yeah, exactly.
You know
Front
what I mean?
nose.
This is so
Like if
Nose-
Jamie's only nose sliding something,
Dude, a
front side or
Yeah.
backside, I don't care. It's
Front nose.
gnarly.
Front nose is gnarly.
Front nose is gnarly.
gnarly.
Nose
Front
slide.
nose is hard to hold. Though.
Jamie's
Yeah,
Jamie's
front
like
side.
the best skater right now.
Oh yeah, see,
And,
thank you.
yeah,
backing
no,
me up.
no,
He is the best skateboarder
He
right
is the
now.
best
Yeah,
skater
he is
right
for
now.
sure.
Definitely.
And if he's only front nosing it, we would have a hard time doing nose grind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have you seen my nose grind?
I've seen yours. You have the best in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win Skater of the Year?
Jamie.
Jamie.
I was worried when I watched Elijah's part, and
This is
then I think Jamie's still got it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to see Tiago get it.
Same.
I feel
I
like
love
it would
Jamie,
be
but
it would be
Thiago would be
valid
sick.
if they gave it to Tiago because nobody's ever gonna do the stuff that Tiago did
All
ever
day.
again.
Yeah.
All day.
You know what I mean?
See, the thing is, bro, is like if I can get on right
Yeah, it's
there,
kind of low right
see,
there.
See where
right?
that
Yeah,
crack
yeah.
is on the bottom?
Maybe we could I could steel stick
and
that
then I
crack
just
for you.
go.
You'd have to go so fast.
I would
Bro,
go. No,
you-
you wax
you
the
ain't
shit out of
doing
it.
that,
That's
bro.
why you
No,
wax
you
the
would.
shit out of
You
it.
still wouldn't
It's
make it
kind
on
of
it.
chunky
What are you
though.
talking about?
You ain't doing that, bro.
It's a long uphill ledge.
You, bro,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Do you see what I'm dealing with over here? It's
Bro.
crazy, bro.
Look at Decenzo. He's like, oh my
It gets
god.
big. This angle makes it look even bigger
It-
too.
it's
like
a front nose.
That thing looks
slide.
taller than Wallenberg
Yeah,
at
bro.
4 feet, whatever it is.
That's
Yeah.
about 4. That's about 4.9.
probably is.
It definitely
taller than
is.
Wallenberg. Nose grind would be if you do that, Chris. I'll give you $1,000.
I said it. I
Shut
told him
the
that
fuck
too.
up, really?
I told him that
I'll
too.
give you $1,000,
Dude, he's
To
gonna
nose grind it. Is
I
that-
got right now. If people go do stuff and try stuff and go crazy, I'm out $1,300.
I know he's already getting
Thank you, Flip.
250.
Thank you, Flip, and the nose
Flip.
grind.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5, Chris.
$5. I don't need your $5, man. I'm gonna
Yeah, you
do it.
do.
For, I'm
You-
gonna do it for me and Decenzo's money.
Oh, I told you I'll give you.
I want to
$1,000,
go
bro.
though when you go, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I
Should
just
we
want to
go?
50 it.
Should we go?
Should we go right now?
Yes. I will go. 9 Club will buy us tickets.
Anyway.
Oh,
dude.
sick.
That would be sick.
Then you can go to Flushing and do the back 3 crook.
We just got to bring Sax because we needed somebody to film.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, we bring Sax and Roger. That would be a duo.
Yeah.
Double angle.
That would be a fire duo. Roger
All right.
would be like, "You should flip out."
And JC can shoot
What,
sequence.
Roger?
Listen, we're not paying for anybody's
I
flight.
feel like
Listen, we gotta go. We gotta
like
get
every
out of
ti- every
here.
time I
We
filmed
gotta-
with
this is getting-
Roger-
this is getting too crazy.
Every time I film with Roger, he thinks I'm better than I actually am. I don't know where
talking
Roger's
about?
at right now.
He's in.
but-
He's editing.
oh.
But why?
He's like I'm like, yeah, I think I'll do this trick. He's like, oh, you can for sure like revert out that way, or and I'm like,
He's
what?
got-
I can.
He believes in you, man.
He does. I think that's what it was. He believed in me a little too much.
All right. Listen. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. We
Thank
appreciate you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Dude, you're welcome back anytime. Whenever you're
I'll be
in the
back,
zone,
I'll be back.
come in. You got a new video part dropping. Come on in and we'll talk about it.
Let's do it.
Decenzo and Bowerbank, everybody.
2 cents.